And we're live.
And we're live. Hey,
Hello.
everybody. Welcome to the stream. I'm Zach. This is Steven.
Steven.
We're going to be playing some Transformers with this Rise of the Combiners box that we have here. Wizards was kind enough to send this to us, but we're going to be doing a lot of different stuff. So we did this with Wave 1, where we had a box, and we used the box I got in my subscription to basically just, we opened it all up, we looked at a bunch of cards, we danced around when we got Super Rare Bumblebee.
That's true.
And then we built two decks and we played. One thing I'm interested in doing, if Steven will humor me, is potentially the first thing doing is opening up 2 packs each and doing the Turbo Draft format, which is something I've kind of become obsessed with because of how accessible it is. It's 2 packs and it's fast and easy and fun. But I think it's a great way to show the game off, and we'll see some new cards. And then I think the plan will be opening everything up, building some decks, and then potentially getting one game in where we're full on. Hopefully we get a full combiner. I would like to see that.
I'm super interested in Turbo Draft, so I really just want to dive right in there. If you're on chat, if you're joining us,
I'm gonna start opening this
feel free to say hi, and we would love to hear from you. We'll get this thing going.
Should have done this before we went
Let's
live.
go ahead. No, I think that's a part of the unboxing video. You know, Zach, you know that there are like millions of viewers of like unboxing videos where you're just taking like a thing out of a box.
My nieces and nephews watch toy unboxings like it's going out of style.
It's a real thing.
It makes sense. If I was a kid and it was like that toy I really wanted really bad, it's half the joy just getting to see it being opened is the same thing as almost owning it.
That's true. That's true. I guess if you don't intend to actually buy it, you can get some kind of vicarious joy.
Well, if you're 8, you maybe can't buy the $100 toy.
Yeah, well,
so you know,
fair.
just how that goes. All right, so
joy.
If you're unfamiliar, this is the Transformers TCG by Wizards of the Coast. This is Set 2, Rise of the Combiners, or I think they call it Wave 2. As we noted last time, these booster packs are hilariously large.
Makes me feel like I got tiny hands.
Which is great. But you know, we'll see in a minute. I'm just going to hand you this half over here.
Give me a stack.
As we'll see in a minute,
It's satisfying.
the combiner cards show you what it would be like to have a Transformer card that was a normal size, and it is actually oddly small. Like it's like, oh, this is actually like doesn't somehow seem appropriate.
Yeah. So you think it was the right choice, huh?
I do think it was the right choice. So, quick confirmation here, everyone watching and listening. If you could post audio, video quality, I'd love to know that before we get too far.
George or Jorge Roth just bought Transformers to my son so that we can play together.
That's awesome.
That's
this is a great game for it.
I feel like there's a lot of that with Transformers, maybe more than any game that I've heard a vocal community saying so much of it is just basically 2 people. You know, son and father.
Siblings,
mother, daughter,
etc.
Siblings, yeah, 2 brothers, that kind of stuff's going on.
You
Hello from Sweden.
How do you feel about diving right in here and turboing it out?
Okay, so first of all, explain to me how the Turbo Draft works.
Okay, so first thing, just go ahead and grab 2 packs, and we're gonna open them, and I'm gonna explain as we go. It's very simple, if you're new, we'll explain the game, kind of the first couple of. You can just put them.
It's so satisfying to hold these.
Put them over here. Yeah, they're just giant,
a huge
right?
amount of packs.
So I'm gonna open 2, and every pack when you open it comes with a Transformer, which is a bigger card like this.
Wait, this is the. Are we doing it? Are we drafting?
Well, you're just gonna open 2 really quick, and then I'll show you what we're doing after that. This is a Turbo Draft.
So we get to see everything before we start drafting. It's not a pass.
We get to see some of it.
I'm so confused already.
I'll just show you. Like, follow. It's just trust me. I know
I got
terrifying.
a
combiner.
Look, I got a.
Flip them over. Prowl.
Seems like something I'm into. The fox is one of my favorite animals. They're prowlers, aren't they? Reachers, graspers.
Once you get that open, I'll kind of show you. So this is the cool part of the old Turbo Draft. So you're opening, and you're going to get your 2 Transformers. Just be as loud as you can.
I'm keeping away from the mic as best I can. And Silverbolt.
Okay, so you got 2 Transformers, and they're both combiners. And so you can see on the bottom left they have a star value, 5 and 7, and I got 5 and 11.
You know, this is what I was talking about earlier. I'm glad we got to experience
We will see how it goes.
This is bogus, Zach.
He's immediately throwing it in. So the way, there's 2 variants that I've read about online essentially, which is the original Turbo Draft was basically you open it up, you have your 2 characters, you open your 14 cards, and that's your deck.
Okay.
The way we've been doing it is go ahead and open one of your stacks of cards here. So you're actually going to keep both those characters. And you got Prowl, who looks like he's a car and a sentinel. And then you have Silver Bolt, which is a plane ranged. You have ranged and melee, which is nice for you.
It's good synergy.
So these little packs of cards come with 7 cards each. And on the bottom of all these, you can see, like this one says UT, which is Uncommon Transformer. The Ruckus here is Common Transformer. These cards also have the same rarity indicated on the bottom. But every pack comes with a rare and 2 uncommons, and then 4 commons. That's just kind of how it breaks down.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is we're each going to pick one of these cards, and then we're going to pass each other our packs. And we're going to go back and forth until we've drafted all 7 of these cards. Now, technically, ideally speaking, there's at least 4 people at this table. So that essentially I pick a card, I pass to the left, you hand me your stack, and we're not just going back and forth.
Yeah.
But there's some fun little mind games, I think, that we can play when you know basically that you're going to see this pack minus 1 card.
Now there's a new symbol, the green symbol. What does that mean? You put it on your deck or something?
So what happens is when you flip a green card during an attack or defense, you can actually discard a card after the battle, discard a card from your hand to put that card in your hand instead.
Oh, it actually explains it. After each battle, you may swap 1 card from your hand with one of your flipped green cards. So I can basically discard something from my hand and get this back. Okay, that makes sense. That's cool.
All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pick this card because I think I have. And I don't have a ranged character. That's so bad for me.
Okay, this is cool. Okay, so this I can do some strategy here because you don't have Autobots.
That's right.
So you're gonna not draft that one. I don't need to worry about that. This is less good than this. This is fine.
I'm going to pick this card. So we're basically going to go back and forth with these 7 cards. It's the same with the other pack, and then we'll play a game. And so if you're new, you'll actually get to see us, and it's very quick because we only have 2 characters. You'll get to see us playing a game. We'll kind of walk through it, and that way when we're opening the rest of the packs, it makes a little more sense to you. So here's your stack.
I'm taking this one.
I almost like the heads-up one-on-one draft version of this.
Oh my gosh, this is great. So you might draft these to keep me off of them.
Those ranged crazy cards? Yes.
Okay. 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 And we got to pay attention to the symbols, too. That's tough. Okay. I feel like upgrades are important.
Well, you have to also think we only have 14 cards. So we're going to cruise through our deck real quick.
It's going to happen quickly,
so whatever you want, you're going to get a seat.
You're going to get it. Okay, okay. See, yeah, you passed on the master plan too, huh? It's impossible.
It's really tough. It's like put 6 cards on the top. That's my whole deck. Yeah. Okay, I like that. All right. So I can't let you have that card. You let me have it for too long.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna take it on the next one for sure. Okay.
If you've been playing with Transformers Wave 2, I'd be curious. What are your favorite cards so far from the set?
Yeah, got it.
We did it.
Hey, it's got some good symbols on it.
Okay, so you can just leave that. You can look at it if you really want to. But now we're gonna open the next pack.
Steve, why don't you stick around anyway? It said rush into the stream and realize it's Transformers. Well, why don't you just have a good time with us anyway? Maybe you'll find that you love Transformers.
That is a dead card in this little format.
Don't like that.
I like that.
I like that. I like this a lot.
So the card I like is Pep Talk. It's got a blue pip, but then it's an action that just says draw 2 cards.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I drafted that.
Fling is pretty good too.
Planes. I have planes, right?
You do have a plane.
Ooh. Yeah.
Let's go here. That's definitely the card.
I don't want to confuse my stacks. Hold on a second.
I definitely understand Steve. He says he's all about Keyforge right now.
Yeah, well.
It's fair.
Aren't we all in some ways?
I played a draft on Friday night with Wave 2, and I forget her name. I think it's Nova Star or something, but it's basically a car truck, and she has no text. She's just like this guy, just no text. And everyone, like, she got passed to me, and I drafted her, and she ended up being MVP just because her stats were, like, incredible. Do I have... Man.
Wow, what is this? What's a Minosaur? What's a Stunicon?
We don't have any
them.
Stunicons. Yeah.
Okay, so dead card coming up. Uh-oh.
Man, I feel like I got robbed on the traits.
Mm-hmm. Maybe that's how it evens out.
Hey, Danny, welcome from Dallas. Nice. Tim Aiken says, played a turbo draft with my 6-year-old the other night and had a blast. First time for either of us to play Transformers. May have to look at picking up some cards soon. I mean, I think
this is going to be super fun.
The fact that you can...
This is going to be great.
Yeah, I totally agree. The fact that you can buy 2 packs and be playing a game is pretty miraculous. I knew the card I wanted, and you left it. So
yeah,
thank you.
I went ahead and took this one before you got weird.
Oh man, I'm gonna be left with that Stunicon swagger.
You know you are. All right, let's do this. Man, this is great. So you could do this. How many are in a box?
I think 30.
Is that right?
Let's just pull the box out and see. Maybe the box doesn't say. It's gotta say.
We can count them. It's old-fashioned, I know, but...
Man, that just takes so much time. I'm just kidding.
Hey, Dan. Bot
Yeah,
mode attack 7,
30.
pretty beastly.
30.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna switch to...
Did we shuffle this, right?
Alt mode on my little razor claw. See how funny, like small that is?
So that's what we do, right? We stay in... And so then we can do these as normal.
As normal, but if you had all of the, you know, so like the trait is Sentinel. So if you had all the Sentinels, they could combine to form
That's
like
cool,
a
to form this
Megazord.
thing.
Yeah, it's
Look
pretty.
at this thing.
Pretty
Can I form
epic.
it like this?
It
Wow,
doesn't.
this thing is huge. What is this?
How many points is it?
Look at how big.
Oh, that's the 6-piece Sentinel. So it's got like Optimus and all the
I didn't know
crazy
Transformers
Autobots.
did that, to be honest with you. I guess I've been out of the... I didn't follow Transformers as closely as I should have as a child.
Daniel D. Bunn says hello.
Yeah. Love Combiners, Casey Joe Ashmore, good.
All right, let's check out this little turbo format. So everything
Okay, so
else
this
is the
is just
same.
going to be insane, right?
Yeah.
We're just going to start.
So,
do you remember how to start a game of Transformers?
I do. I played on Friday, so that works. I'm going to slide these over.
Oh, yeah, we're using some prototypes of some tokens we're working on, too. Very,
these
very
out.
prototypey.
So these are little...
Great, Rob. That's good to hear.
Yeah.
Glad you're here.
These are very early prototypes of something we're hoping to get out very quickly, but these are essentially little trays for the tokens that one thing we found is like we'd have tokens laying out in front of our character or on top of them. And because you move them around and flip them so
You
much,
flip them, yeah.
it just kind of got disorganized very quickly. So we actually made a thing that can hold them to keep it in order. It's kind of like a health bar too, which I think is really cool.
Are you doing the star difference in damage? Is that how that's supposed to go? Do you know?
That would make a lot of
Have
sense.
you looked it up?
Are you looking it up? I'll let you look it up.
Yeah.
That would actually make a whole lot of sense.
Oh, we were able to turbo draft from the canal and run canal water through the fire truck. That's a different product entirely. The turbo draft is also a fancy fire truck, it looks like, which is pretty cool. Okay, 2-pack seal, turbo mode. Even if the
I said yep.
beginning of the game, start with an opening hand of 1 card, not the usual 3. Player with the fewest total stars on their team goes first. Before the first turn, count the difference in total stars. With the most stars, puts damage counters on their characters equal to that difference. So you damage your characters equal to 12 minus whatever you've got.
16, so 4 damage?
Take 4 damage, however you'd like.
All right, let's go 2 on my big character. He seems impossible for you to hurt. Look how monstrous he is. His other side's a 7-1.
Wow.
He's going to murder
I'm
you.
going to have to catch him there.
There we go. I'll do 2 on each.
All right, so let's shuffle this up. And then we each get 1 card to start?
1 card, and you go first.
And then I go first.
So remember, first turn, you don't draw a card, you don't play a card.
Okay.
You literally can flip and attack.
I can flip and attack.
It's the weirdest start of a game I've ever seen in a game.
It's tough.
Which is effectively, the first turn he just gets to flip from, if he wants, from alt mode to bot mode, one of his transformers. Then he attacks, and when you attack, you have to tap. On the second turn, you get to draw a card, play a card. On the third turn, and moving forward, you draw a card, you can play an upgrade, and you can also play an action. And every turn you can also flip, and then you end your turn by attacking.
Wow. 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 These things are good. When this is in your KO area, and you flip to this mode, scrap an enemy weapon.
So there are cards that let you flip defeated characters.
What?
So you have an area called your KO area, because there are cards that actually bring them back from KO as well.
Wow.
But essentially, if you want him to be defeated on the other side, so that if you play one of those cards, I don't know if you have any, I don't think you drafted them based on the way you're talking.
Doesn't sound like it, does it?
Then you would flip. There's one that flips all your bots in your KO area.
And if a card says flip a bot, does that only apply to the real game or the KO section? Can I flip a bot in the KO section with a flip card?
I think you
This
can.
is an entirely new thing. Has it always been like this?
There has always been a KO area. They just haven't used it.
Whoa.
But
strange.
I'm not sure if you can play a card that just says flip, but I know there are specific ones that say flip a card or a character in your KO area.
Okay. Okay, get ready to rumble. Here we go. Let's start with Silverbolt. So I can't play anything, I can just flip.
Yep.
All right, so let's attack.
And wait, so you should start, you flipped him?
Oh, I haven't flipped anyone yet. Yeah, we're going to flip.
Because they're both in there like
But it doesn't matter,
mode.
he's a 5-10-1 on both sides. I just lose bold. Maybe I could just flip.
You don't
here?
have to flip if you don't want to. That's the other option here.
Because I also get a free flip if I get the right
Hey John, welcome to the stream.
Which is nice. That's a tough one. It's 3-1, 2-1.
You get a extra attack. What's the ability there?
So it flips if I hit the right icons, and then when I flip, I do a damage. So like it's
you get a free damage, and he has an extra attack.
Or I could just take +1 attack and do the free damage right now, which is way better. Let's do that.
Okay, so you flip, so you get to do damage.
Let's do a damage to, what's Razor Claw got over there?
8 health and 1 armor.
Oh, yeah. That one.
Yep, so you do a damage. And then you're going to attack. So the way attacking works is you tap, and then he has an attack stat of 3, and I have a defense value of 1. So the attacker starts by flipping 2 cards off the top of their deck.
You're currently taking 2 damage.
Mm-hmm. And then you'll notice on the cards there's a colored pip in the top corner of the card. So when you're attacking, your attack stat's orange. Every orange pip that you flip, you add to your attack. And then when you're defending, your defense stat's blue. So every blue pip that you flip adds to your defense. And then there's a white color that will cover whenever we hit that, like right now.
All right, so I got no fancy ones.
No attack.
Oh, you got a bonus.
Yep, so I'm flipping 2. No defense yet, though. And when you flip the white colored pip, you actually get to flip 2 bonus cards. Which means nothing happened. I had none of my defense, you had none to your attack, and that means you do what, 2 damage?
Don't you? Yeah. That's right.
1, 2.
And now we can replace any of the green pips with a card from our hand. We can pull this back and put a card in.
You can discard a card from your hand and put
Master
anything with a green
I don't want it.
pip.
I don't want it.
I will also not take mine. Okay, so it's my turn. So now I draw a card.
And you only get to play 1 type, right? An action or an upgrade.
Just one on this particular turn, just 1 card. Okay, let's flip Ruckus. And he will attack. So, oh wait, I'm going to play a card actually, because I can. I'm going to play Enforcement Batons on Ruckus. So this is an upgrade. Characters can have 1 of each type of upgrade. There's a weapon, utility, and an armor. This is a weapon. It gives him a +1 static attack, so now he's at 8.
You're going to baton me? Yeah,
and then
wow.
The ability says when you put this on a character, scrap an enemy weapon. You don't have any, so nothing happens.
Strategic non-weapon play.
So now Ruckus is going to cause some ruckus. And he's going to attack Silverbolt. Silverbolt? Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll tap, and then just like you, I'll flip 2 cards over. There's my blue defenses and a green. So
That's good news
nothing.
for me.
So I'm at 8.
8 minus 1, so you're currently doing 7. So I need to throw blue or I'm just aced.
It's turbo. All right, got a special. You got some good chances here. Nah. One more. And he's out of the ring. It's like a Royal Rumble. It just gets tossed over at the top. So I will say there's a couple things. We're obviously playing turbo, which means we had no hand in actually constructing our deck.
Do this thing.
But the other part of this that is reality is that in a normal game, we'd probably have 3 or 4 characters. But it is not uncommon to have a character get knocked off the board on the first or second attack. And the game is very fast-paced, so it just happens that way. And who you attack with. So the other thing I forgot to mention is when you attack, you actually have to attack a tapped character if you can. So who you attack with and the order you attack with is actually a very important part of the game.
All right, I'm going to flip Confidence in and take Sparring Gear out. Even though I like Confidence, I feel like I need that armor. I just got completely obliterated.
Says, wow.
Okay, now I draw a card.
Okay.
As normal, right? And then
so now you get to play an action, and you get to play an upgrade, and you can technically flip if you so desire. But I don't know that you would.
An action and an upgrade.
Yep.
Okay. So there's really no point to flip for me. It's all the same.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna stay with bold 1. Let's take an action. Draw 2 cards.
Okay.
And then I can play 1 type of upgrade.
That's right.
Play the Sparring Gear here. Tough 2.
That's gonna be helpful.
And then let's try to get Razor Claw off the... Oh, I can't.
You have to attack Ruckus.
It's the worst. Okay, here we go. 5 coming in on 1 defense. I'm currently doing 4 damage.
Yep.
There's a bonus. I'll resolve that one.
This could go poorly.
Nothing. 1.
All right.
And 2.
Okay.
So I'm doing 6 total right now.
Blank. Special. I know I have a 2 blue in here. So I got 2 blues.
So I think you're taking 4 if I did my math
3
right.
compared to your 7,
5,
8?
6, 7. I've got a 7 coming in.
So I take 4.
6, 5, 4, yep.
Yep. There's 5. There you go.
All right, done.
All right, and then I may want this.
That's
green
not bad. That's not bad. And then these...
Yeah, let's go ahead and switch these out.
Shuffle up.
My planning. I got a spare parts, which I will probably play in a second. Okay, so my turn. I'm going to go ahead and draw a card. And then I'm going to play an action, Pep Talk. I get to draw 2 cards. So I'll draw 1. I'm out of cards, so I actually will shuffle back up. I love these little 14-card decks.
Yeah! Okay, so I need to do some surviving. That's not going to be easy.
Second card. Okay.
Interesting.
Okay, let's think
Oh my
about
gosh,
this.
that's so good. That's so good.
Let's play a weapon on Razor Claw. And he will go ahead and... He has bold 1, or I can guarantee an extra damage. I'm going to guarantee an extra damage. I'm going to flip.
Definitely.
He's going to attack you. So you've got 1 armor, but you have tough 2, which means you're going to get to flip 2 extra cards. That could be
4 cards coming up.
rough. I'll attack you, so I have a 3. I'm going to flip 2. Nothing.
Excellent.
So I'm just hitting you for a 3 right now.
1 armor.
Nothing on
Wrong
the flips.
timing.
Special.
1 armor.
So it still takes 1 damage, I
All
think.
right, so let's see. I've got 2 total armor. You did 3, so I will take 1. Okay.
All right, so now everything's tapped. That means we reach the end of the round. So we're going to ready all of our transformers. And then whichever player attacked last is now the second player. So I just attacked, which means I don't get to attack immediately again. That would be crazy.
You're right.
So that means Steven gets to go. And now if he wants to, he can actually end Razor Claw's reign.
Presumably, right?
It's a shame he didn't draft one of those flings.
So draw my card. How much do I need to do?
I have 2 or 3 of those things. You need 1.
I need to do 3, don't I?
Oh,
You're
I
8.
thought it was down. I thought these were 3s.
Oh my
There it is.
gosh, playtesting, that's why you do it. Let's see, put this on a character, scrap and enemy armor. Okay, you got any enemy armor? No, you
Just
don't.
weapons.
All right, for my action,
Man,
let's...
Prowl's a beast.
Yeah,
His little 5 attack.
I'll do Universal Network for draw 3. You know it. And then I can play an upgrade, huh? But I can't. So, we will now attack. Straight up.
Where are you rolling?
Let's just... No, we better not. We need bold one. Let's do two... I mean, it's got to be a Razor Claw, right?
If you can get him off the table, it's a whole attack that I don't get.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
So I'm doing 5 right now. 6.
Make it 6 on a shuffle.
Here we go.
Tim Aiken asking, is Slow Grow League an official Transformers thing, or is it something players came up with? That's a pretty common thing you see with collectible games. And so it's just kind of a long-standing... Do you have bold? You have bold.
Yep.
Right?
Thank you.
And special. It's a long-standing just kind of format, which is essentially we started out, we drafted with 5 packs, and there was a group of 10 of us doing that on Friday night, and then basically every week after that, we're opening 1 pack and adding that to our
I like that.
pool, and slowly building from there. But it makes it super easy. Like a new player walks in, let's say we're on week 3, they can buy 8 packs. They're immediately at the exact same level as everyone else, and they're not behind because they don't need to buy set 1. They don't need to buy a bunch of set 2. Even Turbo Draft, I think, is great for the same reason.
7 attack coming in.
All right, 1 armor. You got me.
Nothing.
You annihilated
All right,
me.
now, this is the moment, though. This is the moment.
It is the moment. So I'm going to draw a card. Wow.
This is the moment.
It's pretty
I feel
good.
like I have all my blue pips in my hand, so I don't like my odds.
Let's play
You're gonna do 9 damage?
armor, evasive maneuvers. It gives me
Ooh.
tough 3, but after the attacked character or the upgraded character defends, I have to scrap it.
Okay.
So it's a one-time use.
Okay.
Still going to be pretty good.
Can you replace upgrades? You override
Yeah, you can
them?
override them.
Okay.
All right, so that's one of the things I do like about this game is if you notice there's no resources.
Mm-hmm.
So said overwrite, which made me think of Destiny, where the resource costs actually matter, but it's just a slot. So I'm just going to attack. Attack of 8 with 2 flips, obviously.
I'm watching.
Special. Come on. Come on now.
Yeah, just brick it.
Brick City.
So
All right,
8.
8 coming at you.
So I'm taking 7.
But you have tough 2.
4. 6.
One more card. I love how fast we roll through these cards. It's pretty funny. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle up.
Do you want to cut this?
You're good. Special.
Oh, yeah.
Get in there. All right.
Okay, so I have a total of 2 armor to your 8 attack. So I'll take 6, is that right?
That's right.
I'll look right to you. All right, let me see. We've done these a couple of different ways.
I feel. That's right.
How about this? I'm going to do it like this.
What's crazy to me is actually playing this Turbo Draft, how many times we go through the cards. I almost think that icons are the thing I'm going to be looking at
I was thinking the same thing.
the most. Like the pips on the card.
Okay, wait, hold on. I want to see if I want to green anything in my hand. Don't need that. Don't need that. No. Okay. So now it's mine, huh?
All you.
We go back up, right?
Yep.
And
Draw a card,
now-
play 2.
Draw a card.
So you, essentially, I have 6 health left.
Mm-hmm.
And I have tough 3, so I'm going to get, but you've seen my flips, and they're not so hot.
They're not great.
So if you can do 6 here, you're just in the game.
Well, let's do this.
Uh-oh.
Scrap an enemy armor when I put this on a character. So I'm going to scrap your evasive maneuvers.
Oh
there.
my goodness. Here's a good question. Nico says, what are your thoughts on the giant card? Seems like a silly gimmick.
I don't know. I feel like a plebeian with these tiny little...
That's what I was saying. It's like
Transformer.
when we first got these, the just regular character cards, it was like, these are huge, and they make you have packs that look like they're from Pee Wee Herman. You've seen that, Pee Wee Herman's Big
Yeah.
Adventure, where he has the breakfast with a giant fork. Anyways, but then we got the combiners, and when I saw this, it was like almost comically small.
Yeah, it feels...
Like-
the gravitas is insignificant. It's insufficient.
Yeah, they're just tiny, and there's so much information on them. So there is something about this size. Now, I will say, like the Metroplex that they decided to make like a sheet of paper. Thank you. Oh, those look great.
Cool. Okay, that's a good version.
The Metroplex is crazy, but part of it to me is like Transformers is a gimmick.
It's in your face.
Like, it's not in a bad way gimmick. I have no negative connotation to that, but it's just like the whole idea is like giant robots fighting, right? So like, it fits with the theme is kind of what I'm getting at.
Can everybody see this on camera? Can you see the 5 and the 1? I'm just kind of curious if that's visible.
Like if it's readable?
Yeah, as compared to this is probably less readable on stream.
I think that's significantly better on the like
readability scale.
Readability scale, yeah.
Like I said, I played my upgrade. I can also play an action card.
Man, you're about to just lay me out. I have a bad feeling about this.
I've got to... Okay, so hold on. This is relevant.
I'm going to talk while you're thinking. Isaiah here says, man, the second set is so much better than the first one. And, you know, I mean, the cool thing, and I really respect how they're doing this. It's obvious they have a lot of experience with this. But they were talking about the first set and how they didn't want to lean too heavy into, like, forcing people to play Autobots or Decepticons or whatever because there are going to be so few cards in the first set. And then the second set, they were really hammering down on, even when we were drafting, right, how many cards weren't usable by me because I didn't have a ranged character or an Autobot, which I think is a cool way to do that, where it's like you don't have to run all Autobots, but there are a lot of great cards that are going to be way more consistent if that is what you're running. But I feel like they, as we're seeing this kind of go on, you know, we played the first set. We had a lot of fun with that first box opening. Mm-hmm. And I was like, yeah, that was fun, but I'm not sure I'll keep investing in this game buying booster boxes. And then they announced the combiners, right? And it's like, and then they keep talking about it, and like, it's great. Like, I feel like they're building to something. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Yeah, I love that color.
It's just,
that turned out.
It did.
Nice.
Gonna go ahead and get the purple to match my thing here. We just got fresh prototypes rolling in off the printer.
Literally, they're super fresh.
Okay, so check this out. You ready for this thing? Play Secret.
That looks great.
Okay, I'm gonna do it like this because I drafted the card. Play Master Plan.
Oh my word!
We'll put 2 on the top.
Does it say up to 6?
Yep.
That's great.
2.
That's such a card.
And then we're gonna fight you.
This is gonna go so poorly.
5. All right. So first flip, I've got bold 1 is gonna be a bonus.
All right.
So I'm gonna satisfy my bonus here with 1, and this is an unknown, so nothing.
But then you still
I
have...
have 2 left.
2 left because of bold.
And I've got 1, 2, 3 oranges in here.
And you are at what, 6? So if you get 1 more orange pip and I don't flip any blues...
It's a not unlikely thing.
It is not unlikely.
We know that 3 of these cards are orange pips, and I get to choose 2 of them.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, I like it.
You need 1. If you get 2, my odds go down the toilet.
Yeah.
It's going to be bad odds for me. You're good.
Cut that?
No, don't want to.
How would I
The thing
even?
is, if I don't touch it and you win, you cheated. If I do touch it, it's my fault. That's all I'm saying.
Here we go. Ah.
Oh, man, just brick city. Okay, so what do you got here? 6 to my 1 armor?
Yeah.
Let's flip 2. I got a blue.
I
got 2
You're the one
blue.
that's cheating.
All right, so I do take 3 still, right?
Yeah, let me see if
God,
I want to.
these purple are great.
Let me see if I want to
You like
swap
it?
it.
Oh, my
I'm
goodness.
so happy. I'll have another one coming for you.
I'll definitely take the secret
No, I
dealings
don't have any.
for a crash landing.
All
Because
right.
that's useless to me.
So
Have you seen what crash landing does? If I'd had this on the plane, so when the upgraded character is knocked out during your opponent's turn, so when you kill it,
Oh, you deal the attack
damage equal to its total attack. It's total swordsies.
Isn't that crazy?
It's nuts. Is that after my defense or is that before? I don't know how Transformers work.
Wait, what?
It says total attack.
So it's your total attack value. So like where's your plane at? So,
Even if like I blocked all the damage and you still knocked me out, you would take like 8
That's
because you're at
cool.
7 + 1.
Oh, I think it's the one on your plane. It's the damage on your plane.
When the upgrade character do damage equal to its, no, it's yours, man. Well, maybe not. Yeah, you're right. It is mine.
It's your attack. So
Oh,
like
I
if
do
you
it.
had an attack of 5 and I defeat you, you do 5 back to me,
That's
which is still really
incredible.
good. Yeah, it's still great.
Wow.
Okay. All right, I'm just gonna go.
We're on Operation Don't Die here.
That is the operation. So what do I'm at 5, 8, 9. I have 3 left.
Let me handle the, see what chat's going on here. Isaiah, appreciate the better drop rates of rares and boxes and the depths of the mechanics. I agree. This thing is heating up pretty good.
I think they switched it. The first set, it was 2 rares in a box, and one of the rares might be a super rare.
Yeah.
And this one, I think it's 4 rares.
Nice.
And then one of the rares obviously could be a super rare.
Isaiah, again, at first I hated the idea of the combiners, but we played a game and I was really digging it. It's a lot of fun. Tom said if we could produce oversized versions of our tokens to use on stream. That's hilarious.
That's a
good idea.
That's a good idea.
That's a good idea, actually.
Nico, good idea. Would still be promoting the brand, but easier on the eyes. All right, so we've got some support here. Joseph, did Heater Shovel Master Plan back in? Wasn't supposed to. Oops, wait, why wouldn't I?
So if you play it on that turn, it enters the weird middle area, but it will be fine.
The purgatory. There's some weird things in Transformers
Yeah.
that make it counterintuitive sometimes. And then this be Billy B. I've been binge watching your guys' Keyforge live streams. You guys are awesome. Well, thank you. That's great.
That is awesome.
Thank you very much.
All right, you ready to die, to be defeated? Here comes Ruckus.
Prepare to die.
Now, so I actually...
Wow, way to arrange this in the hardest to understand
I am a
way
Decepticon
possible.
after all. I did have an option, because if I flip to this side, I have 2 less attack, but I have 3 armor. So that makes it
That's
a little
not who
harder
you
for you
are,
to kill.
though.
That's not in my
No,
DNA.
it's not
So
the person
8
you are.
attack will flip, make it a blank, make it 9. 9 attack coming at your 1 armor. You have 4 health left. That means you need to flip 5 blue pips. Oh, you have 2 armor.
That's right. So I need to put 4 blue pips?
So you need...
Is that even possible? Let's give it a look.
It might be possible.
Oh, yeah.
It's not looking likely.
Yeah,
All
oh my
right.
gosh, the 2 oranges.
There they are.
When I needed them most.
Okay, so that's obviously
Let's draft
Turbo
some
Draft. That's
Draft some
pretty
more.
simple.
Let's do it again. Let's do it again.
Just totally, we'll put these guys aside so you can stack your stuff up here if you want.
Again.
Another Turbo?
Yeah.
I'm just going to pick 2 packs.
I feel like the most...
Couldn't you, I mean, this is my thing though, like I could Turbo Draft all day.
Yeah, I could do this forever.
All day, or like if we had like at our weekly Transformers meetup kind of a thing, it's like I'm always willing to buy 2 packs in Turbo Draft. I don't care if I need cards, I don't care when, like...
Even if your house was on fire?
Even my house is on fire. Particularly my house is on fire.
Better let Serena know. Keep that away from your mic so that the viewers are saved.
All right.
Is there a big super rare thing I need to look for?
Just Starscream King of the Decepticons would make me flip out. I got
Did you
Optimus
get
Prime.
Optimus?
He's only an uncommon. I'm happy
Look at
about
all
that.
air raid. Man, there's a lot of planes in this thing.
I like planes.
Are you just going to have another situation where you just hammer me with a big guy? Yeah, that's what that
Oh
looks
my
like.
goodness, look at him.
The answer for those at home is yes.
I'm trying
Cool.
to keep this away. All right. Motor Master. Oh man, I got 2 trucks. I'm into that. Oh wait, is he a truck? It doesn't say truck. Why doesn't it say truck? He's a truck. He's obviously a truck.
No, I got a bigger thing. A big old jet. I've got double jets.
Thrust?
Thrust.
All right, let's see.
Let's see. What do we do
Check
here?
this out. I haven't seen either of these cards.
You
That's
do. You're
awesome.
like you're a diesel boy over there.
Yeah, look. I'm just carrying some freight around. What up?
Truck, and that just says Sentinel.
Yeah,
not a
he doesn't
truck
have
at
a truck at all.
Now, what are you then?
He's a Sentinel.
Well, a Sentinel is not a type of vehicle.
Oh man.
Hey, you've got these Stunicons too, so you're gonna get all the dads on the cards.
All the different combiners are different type,
Uh-huh.
and so, like, which one's that? Is that Sentinel?
Plane, ranged, aerial bot.
Aerial bot. So there's cards in the set that reference each of those types.
Mm-hmm.
So we just happen to open the Stunicon stuff without any Stunicons.
Oh my gosh, Thrust is a great thing to pull in Turbo Draft. I'm gonna read this to you. Hold on.
Hit me with it.
Listen to this. When one of your
What up,
other
Juan?
characters attacks, you may tap this. If you do, it gets plus attack until the end of the turn equal to this character's total attack, which right now is 3. But could be bigger. So you can do the one-shot punch, and in Turbo Draft, I feel like I could maybe get one, like, Motor Master right off the
Well, that's particularly
one.
strong. Either if you go first, you can just knock this guy off the board, or if, like on a later turn, just that first attack being able to guarantee you get someone off the table before they attack or whatever.
I feel like I like Transformers. Like just the universe. Like I'm looking at this thing and I remember how cool it was that things were transforming. I mean, our childhood was just transforming things. Everything.
Yeah, I wanted that Megazord for his Power Rangers for the longest time.
I don't know what it is. This art gets me jacked about Beast Wars. I spent every morning for like a year or two watching Beast Wars before I went to school. And there's something about that art that makes me feel it.
That
My bones.
gets you in there. I do think this set is the first set that...
I played this fist.
Punch.
Punch. I'm Superion.
What was it? Oh, I think this is the first set that I'm just leaving it here so I know what they do while I'm drafting.
Oh, that's fair. That's a good.
Okay. You ready to do this?
When air raid damages an enemy, scrap an upgrade on the enemy. I love that ability, but 0 armor. Yikes.
Yeah, check this out. This would have been awesome with your guy earlier. So Optimus's bot mode, when he attacks and flips at least special attack and defense, so one of each color that's not green, you can flip a character in your KO area to its other mode.
Oh, okay.
So he is obviously the leader of the Sentinels, and he does that whole thing. A couple things worth mentioning as we're opening these packs.
What's up with rapid conversion? This is from the first set, isn't it?
That's mine's Improvised Shield, which is also from the first set. So there's reprints apparently in the common slots, and they did that for Draft and Sealed, and also for old players to be able to get some of the older, like kind of. This is a 2 orange pip card, so it's one of the fundamental cards from the early.
Yeah, the drafting strategy can be a lot different here, isn't it? Vance Johnson, favorite Beast Wars character. You know what? There was the episode, there was a white tiger involved. There was an episode where they found like where somebody else had crash landed or something. You remember that?
Floating city.
It was something fascinating. And he had rockets, wrist rockets that were like heat seeking.
It was like that all the time.
Yeah, perfect, right? It's like, I was destined to listen to Bright Eyes ultimately in the end.
So check this out.
Oh wait, I'm drafting 2 packs right now.
Hold on. You stacked them up?
4, 5, 6.
Should be 7.
7. Okay.
So I'm just going to show a couple cards that I'm like thinking about here.
What about you, Vance? You tell me. What's everybody's favorite Beast Wars character? Maybe if we say it on the stream enough, Wizards of the Coast will be forced to print a Beast Wars expansion.
And if you weren't into Beast Wars, favorite character so far in the game. That way everyone has an answer. So here is what I'm looking at.
Tigatron.
Erratic Lightning.
Hold on, sorry a sec.
Is that a real thing?
I must kill you because God told me to. Oh my gosh, how is that even real?
Vance said Tigatron, and the chat's
Tigatron.
behind what we're saying, so he's not.
Yes, Tigatron, 100%. Okay, Zach, as you were, please.
Okay, Erratic Lightning is an upgrade, +3 attack, -1 armor.
Yeah, perfect.
I think that's awesome.
Yeah,
Improvised Shield, tough one with a 2 orange. I think 2 orange when you're seeing it over and over is actually really important. Then Mining Pick, +1 orange pip. When the upgraded character attacks plan 2, so you put 2 cards from your hand on top of your deck.
That's pretty good.
When
that happens immediately, right?
Yeah.
So you flip them immediately.
When you put a card from your hand on top of your deck, the upgraded character gets +1 attack until the end of the turn.
That's incredibly good.
So it's 2 attack.
It's a literal mining
and
pick.
you get a stack. So
I've got one too.
I'm gonna do that.
I'm doing it as well.
You got a mining pick?
Yeah.
That's great.
Let's get him.
Exchanged.
Oh my gosh, hold on. There's
more.
There's good cards also.
Wait, there's more. Hold on. I gotta put these in.
Oh my gosh, Jonathan. Oh my gosh, this is the coolest thing.
Thank
so
you.
this card's Superior Plating. Tough 4
goodness.
upgrade. Incredible armor, right? Look at this shiny, awesome Superior Plating. Play only if you've played Tech Research this turn.
Dude,
Tech Research into these upgrades? That's the coolest thing ever.
Yeah, check this out. So
That's the coolest thing
on
ever.
Friday night I was drafting this for the first time. I didn't even know Tech Research was a thing. And I saw Tech Research in my first pack, and I thought to myself, this card is useless. It's got a green pip, and the text explains the green pip.
Yeah.
That's it. It does nothing.
Yeah. Like,
And I was like, all right, this is either awful or it's amazing, and I'm going to take it just because it might be amazing.
Right.
Next pass is Superior Plating.
You got it.
And I was like, oh my goodness, this is great. And then I was like, I bet no one else here is going to know the Tech Research play.
No.
So I picked that. Next one. There's 3 different upgrades that require Tech Research. One is Pierce 4.
Yep.
One is Tough 4. One is Bold 4.
4.
So I ended up getting 6
You're
upgrades
the scientist.
with that.
It's
of
so
that
good
kind.
in Turbo Draft, too.
And I got 3 Tech Researchers.
Oh my gosh.
In my little draft pool. So like game 1, turn 2, I have my turn 2 of like full turns. 2 characters with Pierce 4.
You're like the guy that buys all the upgrades in Warcraft.
And I was just like boom, boom.
It's like, man, his shields are really good. Nobody invested in
The first turn I was playing against a newer guy named Adam. I played Tech Research and he's like, "What's that do?" And I was like, "Nothing." Except for I played it, so now I can play this card. And I played it on. My combiner had Pierce 2 built in, so it was Pierce 6, and he was just like, "That seems good."
So, is there a Tech Research in the pool you're about to pass me?
I would not pass it to you, would I?
Well, you might, actually.
I actually, last time, in this stack, I drafted the Tech Research, but I didn't know what was going to be in your pack, and nothing good was in there.
That's a really cool way to do
like powerful
in a game
cards?
with like no resources.
I'm
Yeah.
actually going to not
Because it
take
requires
them-
2 cards, it takes your action from you,
I am
and
gonna
you have
take
to
the
get them
mining
both in your
pick.
hand. But they're really powerful.
I'm going to take the mining,
Mining
pick.
Pick's too good.
You're going to see the one that I considered.
Ha! Vandalize?
Yeah, because that's pretty strong in this one.
Ooh, and
Can
Erratic
I read you
Lightning.
One more thing on
Yes,
Tigertron's
please.
bio? This is what it says about it. This is the first from the Transformers wiki. Damage to a stasis pod upon crashing to Earth caused Tigertron to emerge far more tiger than robot.
Oh my gosh.
A loner who is more connected to Earth than any other beast warrior, he enjoys the planet's natural beauty and is often concerned about the damage that the Transformers battle is doing to it.
Oh yeah, that's just, yeah, that was written for me.
Just get some boats in here and get
Nothing
Tigertron.
changes.
It's
You were
all
formed
right.
from a tiny little, idea. I guess. Do you have 5 cards that you're dealing with?
Yeah.
Why do I only have 4?
How many have you drafted?
2? You've drafted 2. We get shorted a card?
You probably have 8 cards here.
You wish.
7.
Oh, it's Superior Plating. Right, the one I was showing off.
Wait, that goes in your stack.
Yeah, that you could have had it. Do you want it?
What is it?
This is the Tech Research play.
No.
Okay.
I assume you're going to get stuck with it at the very end.
Yeah, me assume that
All right.
too.
So now I'm back to Improvised Shield or Erratic Lightning. Which one? I feel like I'm going to go Lightning.
It does seem like something you would do.
Oh, man. Dude, Erratic Lightning on Thrust would have been Bugatti.
Yeah, that's why I'm taking it.
Can't give you 2.
These are all good. I like that we got all the good cards.
That's right. See what I mean by this turbo drafting, though?
I can
It's
do
like
it forever.
It's like you skip the whole deck building phase. We do that for 5 minutes every time, and it's totally fresh, new characters every time. Testify. You know what? I'm going to take Superior Plating.
Just try to get that Tech Research
Just
next
in
time,
case the Tech Research is in this next pack. All right, so we have one more pack here. And
All right, let's check in on the chat.
wah.
That's right. Wes Robinson says Inferno. Yes, my queen. I remember that, of course. Was Inferno the Hornet one? Was that Inferno?
Yeah, that was Waspinator.
That was Waspinator. That's
Waspinator
right.
was the man.
Waspinator. Rat Trap was fun.
That was my guy.
Of course. That was Jonathan's favorite. From Tim Aiken there. Nico, I don't remember their names. Who was the cheetah? Cheetor, of course, says Tim.
also, that is looking great.
That does look
yeah,
good.
thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Pyro Works says Beast Wars was the best. Joseph, yes, Draft plus Turbo, interesting. Turbo Draft is so much fun. It's great. It's great. CGI looks so much better in my memory than in real life. That's 100% true. Vance saying trying to go back and watch it is tough, and it's true. Joseph, yes, Erratic Lightning for Thrust. I got that memo of my own brain. Tim, more than one upgrade per bot? Yes. You can have a weapon, an armor, and a specialist, or whatever they call that one. Special one.
Utility.
Utility, thank you.
Specialist is like a subtype.
Joseph, why are you guys turbo drafting? Because we wanted to check it out. It's an officially supported format by Wizards.
Well,
so I guess
supported
whatever that means.
in whatever terms
That's
that
right. It
means.
was the Fire Ant. That's right. Oh, it was so cool. Hey, can you pull up a picture of Inferno?
Yes, I can.
Okay, hold on. Let me look at these cards here. I'm getting jacked on Beast Wars. I'm gonna calm down.
It's got to be a set they do, right?
Yeah. Oh man, that's good.
Oh yeah, look at this guy.
Yeah, you remember how great that was?
Yeah, I love that. That's some good design. I like his face.
His face. Hey, there's a red card that I'm going to put on the top of the stack that is no good to you, but it's going to be great for me, and I
Mhm.
doubt you're going to hate draft it.
I'm gonna take it.
It's Optimus holding a flag with the Autobot logo on it,
It seems like something you would need for an Optimus deck.
but it's Sentinels only, so
Yikes.
enjoy.
So not me. Oh wow, that's a gorgeous card.
See what I was saying about that? Art's cool. I'd like that on a playmat. What were you saying, John?
Oh, I got a picture of Inferno beating up on Tigertron.
Wow, man, that does look old.
Yeah, it looks old. I wanted to go back and watch it because the story is so good, but it is hard. It's like going back and watching Reboot.
Yeah, reboot. Yeah, same idea. It was in the same space actually. Okay, hold on. Do I have any? Wow, we're getting down to the traded stuff that's no good.
Yep,
Oh, that's good.
we are indeed.
Wow, I see what they're doing. Okay. Okay. Yeah, of course you go here.
Emptying out the health bars for us.
Sure, thanks.
All right, I'll take it.
Oh, man. You are giving me some...
There's some good cards in there.
Yeah, they're all good.
So there's a storyline, if you're unfamiliar, in which Starscream... So Starscream's deal is that essentially he's the number 2 guy, and he's constantly plotting to like overtake Megatron. And Megatron likes him because
Like
he's
the
like
Sith, yeah.
super clever, but not nearly ever good enough to actually succeed. But there's an arc where he actually does succeed and he becomes the king of the Decepticons, and he has the Decepticon crown on. And then spoiler alert, 20 years later, Megatron comes back as his like spark. It gets into like Galvatron or something. And he comes back and in like a single, like literally 3 seconds, vaporizes Starscream. And Starscream's gone. So he succeeds and becomes king for like
That's nice.
2 minutes of the show. But one of the super rares this set is Starscream Decepticon King, which I think is hilarious. And I very much want
Tokens you guys want to use.
the black one.
Yeah, we'll do that one for now.
All right, deck built.
Wes Robinson says, also love Silver Bolt from Beast Wars and Black Arachnia. Vance Johnson reboot was great. And yes, CG is not a timeless art form. Talk to
That's
Mr.
hilarious.
Lucas about that one. All right, so now we get to just play again.
That's
Pretty
right.
slick.
So like, I'm just trying to imagine, here's what I did, and I almost regret it now, which is I got my subscription on Friday morning, and then Friday night in the store, I was sitting there with a handful of people, and we all had like a box or a handful of packs or whatever, and we just tore through them. And we're looking at all the cards, and it was great fun. But having now done the turbo draft twice, I feel like 15 turbo drafts would have been very fun
I think
to
it's
do.
the only thing you do.
Technically, if you're doing it with other people, it's one other person. It's 7 or 8 of those. But I almost like too, like you could form your own little, like you could do your turbo draft 7 times out of your box, and then you have 7 different decks and characters there. I don't know. It's a fun
Pretty
little
good.
process.
It's real good.
Joseph, yeah. So standard turbo is not. It's just slapping 2 packs together. But we've been actually drafting it between the 2 of us, and I think that's hilarious.
I don't know. Yeah, that seems cool, right?
It gives you a little bit of control and a little better consistency, but not nearly enough. And then because you know what the other person's taking, it's immediately appreciable that they're either.
Cut that.
No, we're good. All right. So I'm at 16 stars.
9 plus 5. 14.
So I do a damage. We'll put a damage
That'd
on.
be 2 damage. 16 minus 14.
Pardon my math.
Talk to finance about that one, would you?
I work with spreadsheets. I don't do physical or mental
You
math.
work with abacuses?
Abaci. So you're going first. The star difference is damage to me, so I took 2 here on Optimus. And then we draw 1 card.
Yeah. And then I start. I don't draw anything.
I like
can't
it.
play anything.
You ended up with 2 jets. I'm a little jealous.
Yeah, it looks really cool. Can't play anything. I've got a 3-0 or a 4-0. And I can scrap and upgrade with this thing. Okay, so there's really no reason not to flip this to a better attack stat. And then I can, oh, hey, I'm trying to transform over here. Yikes. And then I could also flip from a 3-3 to a 5-1. But I can't add my, I mean, do I just try to dads it out? I mean, I could do 6.
I feel like you just flip and attack for 5.
No way. That's way boring. I want you to have to attack every
Joseph
first.
asking, Turbo is just slapping together. It was a question. So kind of typical
Turbo Sealed is. Yes.
Turbo Sealed is you open 2, that's your deck, that's your characters. Turbo Draft is you open 2, you keep the characters, and you pass the packs back and forth. Or if you had 4 people or 6 people, you'd pass them around. And then basically the star difference. So if I had 10 stars, he had 20, he would have to do 10 damage to himself. And that kind of balances the scales in case you end up with 2 cheap characters.
All right, here we go. Air raid coming in. Not yet. I kind of want to play a more defensive game here. And that's what I'm going to do.
All right.
I'm going to own this defensive game. Let's attack old Motormaster.
Motormaster.
Yeah.
You don't want to come at my 15 health Optimus?
There's 1 attack. There's 2 attack. So take 5 minus 2. Take 3 minus
special
bonus.
And an orange pit. 2 extra for the special. So 1. So 3. And you were doing how much?
5.
So I'll take those.
Take 2. Call me in the morning.
All right, my turn.
And then I can swap this for this.
Good old planning.
And I'm going to do that.
Okay, so now I get to draw 1 card, and again, the start of these games is a little weird. On the first turn, you don't get to draw or play a card. On the second turn, you get to draw a card, play a card, and then from there it's normal. So we'll get to that in a second.
And draw a card, play a card, play a card. If
All right,
you can.
I'm going to play Rest and Relaxation. I repair damage from one of my characters. I'll take 1 off Optimus. And that's my card.
Apparently there's, okay, so let's hold on. Let's, Joseph, got to count star cards in your deck towards your team total. Do we have any star cards in our deck?
I had a star card.
You had a star card?
So
is that a new thing?
1. Yeah. So look, bottom left.
I've got 1 too. So we're even.
We're even.
And then first player should draw? Is that true? First player always draw? That's what I mean. Why is it so hard to start this game? I don't know. I will never know how. All right, I'll look that up while you go. I might have an extra card.
Okay. I'm going to flip Optimus. He's got a 5 attack. He's going to attack Thrust. So I'll flip 2, make it 6, make it 7. 7 coming at Thrust.
That's all right, I've got 3. All right, hold on, here we go.
Everyone's saying first player draws and can't play anything. That's probably right.
Okay, exception. On the very first turn, the player who goes first can't play any cards. On the second turn, the other player can play only 1 card. Okay. So you do, I would have drawn this. It's worthless, so.
Great.
Let's all rejoice.
All right,
so I'm
7? Hitting for 7. You have 3 armor though, so only 4 currently.
Oof. Oof.
Plus 3 attack on a defense, which is not doing anything. But you are going to take 4, and you have your nice little purple tokens to match there.
That's really quite aggravating.
Why? Reversal of fate.
You didn't play any upgrades, huh?
I just heal the damage.
Over to me?
Over to you. Let me make sure I didn't have any greens in that stack.
Look, I just draw 2 blue. That's how this game goes.
Not for the faint of heart.
Okay. Let's play. We're on the normal game now?
Normal game. So you get an upgrade and an action.
All right, I will take the upgrade here. Energized field. If I flip an orange while I'm defending, I do 1 damage. If I flip at least 1 orange.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
and
it's
it
great.
gives you plus 1 armor.
And then I can flip something if I desire. Let's go ahead and flip to 4. I was hoping you'd play an upgrade that I could scrap, but what beautiful strategy.
Yeah, I did that on purpose.
Let's go Optimus. 4 attack coming in.
All right, only got 1 armor. 5 attack.
6
attack. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh my word, the luck just won't stop.
I got 2. You take 2
I flipped
total?
1 and 1 and a special for 2 extra. So then 4 plus 1 is 5. To your how much?
And I did 6.
So I take 1.
Take 1. You can flip it.
That was very fortunate. Fortuitous? Is that an appropriate word here? All right. I'm just gonna go all in here.
What does that mean?
I'm gonna flip. I'm gonna go lower defense for 1 extra attack. Oh wait, I get draw and play. Let's not forget that. Oh man, that's a bummer. All right, let's do it. Vandalize. Scrap all enemy weapons, armors, utilities. By the way, that's going to be hilarious that I'm going to get that as often as I am.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to take it. But then it also, I mean, people can still play upgrades and use them for one turn, so it's a card for a card. It's not not terrible.
But like if you had, it's all of them. So if you actually built your board,
I don't feel like that happens in the draft.
I agree. I agree.
Things
all right,
are
so
dying.
old Motor Master here going to attack Thrust. He's got a 3 attack. I'm going to flip 2 cards, a special. So I'm going to get 2 extra cards, and now we're shuffling back.
You're attacking Thrust?
Yeah. You can't. It's Focus Fire.
I definitely wish that I still had that upgrade on.
The one that I just nuked. Yeah.
You sure? Board Games with Naramis. Want to see more Keyforge? Is this TCG fun? Why, yes, it is. Depends on if you're into Transformers, honestly. Did you get, what, 2 damage?
2. So I'm at 5, tier 3 armor. Yeah, I mean, it's a super fun game. Let's see here. You would have done the damage if I hadn't gotten rid of that.
I know, yeah. Cool.
Man.
Nothing. All right, so I take 2, and I don't think I want this Sonic Scramble.
I think this game is incredibly fun to answer the question.
I'm going to go ahead and just swap that out with a 3.
It's the thing I was saying about it this weekend is it's.
All right, back to 1.
Yeah, back to 1. So because I attacked last, you'll keep the first player token, and we'll roll back again. It's a game that I always have fun playing, but don't feel the need to think about when I'm not playing it, which is potentially good or bad depending on the kind of game you want. But like, there are definitely games I obsess over and I have to deck build all the time and think about all the time. But this is the kind of game that I feel like I show up, I have a good time, and then I can put it away until I'm ready to hang out and play again.
See you later.
Y'all have fun.
Okay.
See ya.
All right, you know what? I'm going to do this. I don't have an action to play. I don't want to flip anything. And
Just playing it straight.
I think I do need to use Thrust for the potential Thrust die reality.
You could just knock him off the board right here. I think pretty easily.
That is the question. Yeah, let's do it.
I think it's at least you get a fun show the ability a little bit.
And I'm going to do it this way is the thing. Because
That makes way more sense.
0 minus 1 is still 0.
Yeah, and if you play it here, you're still going to add it there. And this is the character I'm going after, so that's a way better play. So you're using this ability?
Let's do 10 attack on Motor Master. I guess I could knock Optimus off, huh? It's possible. There's a world where that happens.
He's got 13 health left with 1 armor. So, like, it's definitely possible, less likely.
I'm just going to take what I can get.
I feel like this is what I was saying earlier. Being able to use this ability to guarantee this attacks off the board. Now I only get 1 attack this round. That's way worse for me.
Yeah. Joseph, no, lightning on Thrust is wrong. That's not what we want at all.
Only if you can guarantee you're going to live past this round.
I mean, even here, it's just a +3.
Yeah.
It's way better
And
than the...
it's not -1 armor, which I'm going after this character. Like,
Yeah, I think I like it better. Okay, you ready? So we got 10 coming at you.
did you flip?
7, 8, 9, 10. Here we go. 11, 12. Bonus. Green. 13.
All right. Just a stroll in the park here.
Would that have killed Optimus?
How many did you do? 13?
So I would have done 12 to Optimus. I would
One
have
away.
one short. Good. Good choices.
Let's go ahead and swap Tech Research out for Rest and Relaxation. And Moto Master's gone.
How many cards you got in your hand?
1? Does that matter?
Yeah, I'm going to swap this Stunticon Enigma for this Sonic Scramble.
All right. Ready for me to roll?
I'm ready.
Draw. I'm going to play an Armor Plate and Optimus, so he gets +1 armor.
Classic card.
I'm going to play Rest and Relaxation, so he's going to heal 1.
Playing that game, huh? Turtle Fest,
well,
eh?
You know, you just got to do what you got to do. And then you're down to what? 5 health here?
5 health.
Let's have Optimus swing 5 there, hoping for some rain.
Let's get none of it.
No rain so
Good.
far. 6.
Okay,
Tier
6.
3 armor.
There's the bonus. Nothing, nothing, and nothing.
All right, so you're going to take 3.
Let me see if I want that one, though. How many cards you got in your hand?
Woo! Doing the dance.
And I'm gonna go next turn. I'm gonna go to. Let's do focus fire.
Yeah, board games. I'm gonna link to our Learning Transformers series if you want to check it out.
So I need to take 3. Is that correct?
Yeah, you're taking 3. But yeah, it's definitely worth a check. I was only somewhat into Transformers. My older brothers were really into Transformers growing up, and the toys were around that I thought were really cool. But I didn't have much control over what was being watched. So, but I'm having a blast with this game. Surprisingly how much fun I continue having this game. All right, we're done with the turn?
Yep.
Ready? And
I'm gonna draw.
You're up, yep.
Okay.
The other thing that Thrust is great for is, like, essentially sequencing. So, like, you have 2 Transformers. Normally,
I just do this forever.
you would have to go 1, I would go, then you would go, and then the round would be over, and I would get to go first.
Yeah.
But now, you get to keep going first.
This is really, really good in this format. Thrust is really good. So let's put a bashing shield on Thrust. That's going to be a +1. Let's just make it a little bit harder. And then let's play a focus fire. For each focus fire you played this turn, one of your characters gets bold 1 into the game. Now, does it count this? Does it count its own focus fire?
Yeah, it's for each one.
So
you're
it's bold
playing.
1, and then
Yeah.
I can potentially do bold 1 again, and then bold 1 again.
Yeah. Hey, check this out. Wes Robinson says, so you guys are the reason I got into this game. I watched your first Learn to Play. Hadn't played a TCG in nearly 16 years.
Welcome
until
back.
this. That is amazing. Like, I can't tell you how awesome it is.
Bold 1 air raid.
That is why we do it. So awesome. Welcome back to the community.
All right, let's just play the thing.
All right, so you're what? You're hitting for
10.
7, 8, 9, 10 with the bold 1.
10, bold 1.
Not great.
Oh yeah, we need to scrap that thing.
Oh, man.
That's important. Awesome. 1 extra.
And bold 1. Need that special.
Here's the bold 1.
So you're at what? 7, 10?
I'm at 11.
11?
Right now to pick. I've got a lot of orange in here. I need to hit the bonus.
I don't even know if there's a way out past, like, even if I defeat the character.
Yeah. I just wanted to really make it work.
You're good. You're good.
I almost looked at the bottom of that.
You almost didn't use Thrust. All right, what do you got?
I use Thrust as I'm supposed to use him.
You ready for this?
Or it. Yeah.
What do you
I
got? Let's see if the game's on the line.
We've got 10. We've got 11, 12.
So I'm at
So I'm
1.
currently doing 11 damage. 10 damage. 9, 8 damage.
8 damage.
8 damage. That's not bad.
That's still a lot.
out of that round.
4, 7, 8.
All right. 9 damage on Optimus.
I don't have another 3. Oh,
You
there
got
we go.
6.
Let's just do this to make it
Yeah,
clear.
that's much nicer.
All right. Mine?
Yep.
I get to draw a card. I get to play some cards. I don't think that ability matters so much. All right, Field Communicator, +1 attack.
He's a specialist?
No.
Doesn't he have to be?
No, it just says when you put this on a specialist, get this extra ability.
Okay, nice.
So Optimus will attack for 6 into Thrust.
Which is a 4 armor. Currently doing 2
Special.
damage.
I wanted that card so much earlier, you have no idea.
Currently doing 2 damage.
You're at 9. I need to do 2.
You need 2 to wipe it.
All right, so
To have a chance.
Here's the special.
Oh, that's so good for me.
Oh no!
that's so good
Plus
for
all
me.
my blues are in my discard
So
pile.
good.
So you need to not flip any blue pips is what I need to have.
Oh, here they come.
Double attack. Come on. Special. Oh Lord. Green. Come on. Come on. Yes. No blue pips.
I guess that's why you draft them. All right, so hey, this is a...
This is a real game here. All
Call it
right.
a-
So I attacked last. You get to keep the first player token again, which will remain the case for the rest of the game, which is not great for me.
Okay, you ready for action?
What do you have here? 8 health? And I'm also like out of cards, so I'm just getting my 1 card every round that I get to draw and play.
Yeah, we don't want to change that either, do we? Let's focus fire myself, so bold 1. So 7 attack,
Okay?
and we're going to scrap that upgrade after I attack you, if I do damage. And I hope I will.
My assumption is that you will.
7 bull ones. We're flipping 3.
Special.
Bonus.
Flipping 5. Special.
1. It's a hard fought 1 damage.
And you're at 6. Yeah. Close. You have 2 more cards to flip.
cut that?
You're good. Special. You have a lot of specials in that deck. Oh, nailed it.
So 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 attack coming in. I'm currently doing 9 damage.
I need all those blue pips. Special.
8
Blue.
damage.
8 damage to my 6 remaining health. You win. All right. I assume we have to do the best of 3 here
I
with
feel like
another
we need to do
draft.
One more draft, yeah. Unless you just want to smash a seal together.
Sealed?
Like just smash 2 packs together and see what happens.
See what happens?
That's the official format.
I'm okay with that.
All right, let's do that.
I'm just stacking here. All right.
Let's see
Come
the
on,
difference.
Starscream. Decepticon King.
It's fun, man. I would do this for an evening,
Isn't this great?
you know?
And the cool part to me is like, once we open all this up, right? It's like the next step could literally be what we did last time, which is, all right, now let's build 2 decks out of this 1 box and play those against each other.
Yeah.
There's just a lot of things you can do.
All right. Here we go.
All right, if you're just hopping on here, I see some people coming on. We're doing the Turbo Draft format. It's got
We're
to be.
doing the turbo sealed or the turbo draft or two.
Oh, which one do you? I don't care. We can
So
do
we're gonna do
Turbo
the turbo
Sealed.
sealed.
All right, so we're just opening 2 packs, slamming them together.
We did 2 turbo drafts, and now we're gonna do a turbo sealed for the tiebreaker.
Wow, that's good news for me. Megatron.
Ooh, cool. Autobot Hot Rod. That seems like an uninventive name.
He's he's a Sentinel, I believe.
Yeah. Ranged Sentinel. Great car. Also has a gun on the back there. You get
Oh,
Megatron? What
Megatron
is wrong with you?
and Skydive.
Why do you get all the big stuff?
I don't know. It's just they call to me. So his bot mode, when he attacks, I can scrap an upgrade from my hand to draw 2 cards. And his tank mode, when I flip to this mode, I can play an upgrade. Doesn't seem super relevant.
Okay.
So then we're just slapping. That hot rod looks cool.
We're not too bad on the point spread.
2 stacks of cards together here, eh? Here's what I say. I say we don't even look at the cards.
I just shuffle them up and
Just
go.
shuffle them
Let's
up and
do
go.
it.
This actually might be the most fun format for me.
It's off the top rope. He's on the turnbuckle. It's exciting action.
I mean, it's just, what else do you need, really?
Hey, question for the live stream. Anybody watching? You're making your dinner. You're doing what you're doing.
On a Monday
Got us on
night.
in the
Welcome to
background.
Monday. We made it.
Yeah, Monday. Tell me this. We're going to do the podcast first of all, this week will be our 2-year anniversary of doing the cast,
That's wild.
which it feels like we started yesterday, to be honest. And we're going to cover a topic I think that's going to be something that's near and dear to us, a lot of conversations about this, depth versus complexity. And what that really is looking at is like, games that feel simple when you play them, but then they reveal that kind of hidden depth. Transformers may be a great example of that. And then you have games that have a lot of mechanics and a lot of complexity, and you're like, oh, this must have a lot going on. And then you get to the end of the road, and you're like, I think that's just fiddly. Like, it's just doing a lot of stuff, and it's not actually providing depth. And so kind of looking at the crossroads of how can you maximize the depth complexity equation, and what does that look like? Is it as simple as a game like Catan? Is it a game like Checkers? That's a very simple game, but it seems to have a lot of depth. And then you go to things like Chinese checkers, Go, like those kinds of classic games, Swords and Strongholds, right? There are games that are super not complex that have a ton of depth. And is that ultimately the point of game design? And let me tell you this, spoiler alert, the genre known as Ameritrash, right? I think is where we're willing to add a lot of mechanics to something to make it thematic, but not necessarily more interesting from a depth perspective.
Sure.
Right? It's like it feels like being attacked by zombies, but you're not making any weirder or harder decisions. The decision points don't change. It's just this theme.
Well, I also feel like inherently, at least my general preference has always been looking for the games that offer the most depth with the least complexity.
Yeah, me too.
And so every time, that's what even like, that's why Destiny was so appealing to me. That's why Netrunner was so appealing to me. That's why Transformers is interesting to me. Because like when we first played Transformers, it was like, I don't know there's any depth.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm standing in like a very small puddle.
Yeah.
But then we started playing more. We got full lists and stuff. I got my box from the first wave, started playing. It's like there's a lot more going on here than I first appreciated. And then as the game keeps evolving, same thing. But somehow those games that figure out a way to strike that balance, which is offer immense depth with the least amount of complexity. But that's really not even the, it's like where does that boundary
That's a good question.
need to be?
Do you necessarily sacrifice theme in the process?
Yeah.
Because theme is driven through mechanics most of the time. Like, this is what it feels like to be afraid of zombies.
So it looks like you've got
I've
12 to my 15?
Yeah. Also, Jason Weiss,
take 3.
I am in fact making dinner. Jason, what are you eating tonight? I'm genuinely interested. Oh my gosh.
I'm hungry, so I'm also interested in what he's cooking.
This is incredible. Wow, good poll.
This is not great.
All right, so now...
I will say, this is what's great about how they've done
3
this.
damage, is that true?
I'm at 15.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, that's correct.
My math was right this time.
Abacus says yes.
What I do like about, because I drew my rare card, one of my rares, it seems like the more restrictive cards are the rares, not the more fundamentally necessary cards.
Yeah.
So I drew a card that was for Stunicons only. So obviously that has 0 value to me here. You have a lot of value, it seems.
No, this is just super fun. Can you attach things to other people's, can I attach stuff to yours?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. This is just such a funny card because I have no idea my deck composition. I'll just show you. Inverted. Offense becomes defense. It's like, I don't know.
Like if that had been in my deck earlier, that could have been really good.
I don't know what's in here, Zach. What's in this thing?
Well, it's also like if you had a heavy orange pip deck.
Well, yeah, I know that, but I don't know what kind of deck
I know. But I'm just saying, regardless of what you have, yeah, I don't know. Well, you'll know soon enough.
Not regardless. Okay.
If you have a blue pip deck, you want to play it now. If you have an orange pip deck, you want to play it later.
Yeah, okay, hold on, let me ask it.
Dude, this meal sounds awesome. Roasted beets and carrots with chickpeas, kale, and spinach and tahini sauce.
Oh, yeah.
I'm glad people don't ask me what I'm making for dinner normally because it's not that great.
Okay, so here's the deal. Oh, I see. So Fireflight, you have to attack if able. So that means if there's 2 things exhausted, you have to attack.
One is on its other side?
No, it just says brave right here.
Oh, that's what it said bold.
If able.
Yeah, that's right.
That's a bummer. I thought it would be nice if I could just not attack with Fireflight, and then you would
now
have to attack it.
Will be really good next round.
Yeah.
So if you attack here first, make me put some damage here.
Yeah. That's
Next-
what you have to do.
Next round, I'm going to have to divide the damage.
Okay, and then he's got the weird KO area flip, so we'll see if that actually works. Okay, let's kick it off with... Okay, 4-2 or a 4-2. Cool. Let's leave it on tough, and let's hit with a Noble's Blaster.
You don't get to play a card this round.
That's right. Just showing
But that's
you.
a great card.
It's great, isn't it? Gosh, that makes me want to actually... No, there's no way that works.
I agree.
All right, Hot Rod, 4 coming in to... It's a classic choice.
The less health, weaker guy, or the tougher monster that you're going to have to kill eventually.
That's tough, too, over there on Skydive.
That is tough. It is a tough choice.
I'm going to do Megatron. Let's see how that goes.
Megatron.
Let's see how wrong that is.
All right, armor 3.
1 damage. Oh, and I've got an Erratic Lightning in my deck.
Yeah, you're learning now.
And 1 defense.
The
What is this
slingshot?
thing? When you put this on a melee character, do 1 damage to an enemy. I don't have a melee character.
Nailed it.
Yikes.
Okay.
Right, I've got 5 total showing.
So my 2 armor. Let's flip.
You got, yeah.
Field repair. Underhanded tactics. So I take 1? Is that
You got
right?
3 armor, don't you?
Yeah, 4. But you had 5
so 4
damage.
total to 5 damage. Yep. Correct.
I was
Take 1
a
damage.
step ahead of you. All right. my turn.
Man, roasted beets, carrots, chickpeas, kale, spinach, tahini sauce.
Doesn't that sound great?
It sounds awesome. It's kind of, you got chickpeas and tahini together. You're basically doing like a hummus Super Bowl.
Hummus Super Bowl, huh?
That's a kind of a thing that people are trying to do now. You just put basically stuff in a bowl, call it a meal. It ain't cooking. I'll tell you that.
All right, let's do this. I'm going to flip Megatron. It says, oh, it's when he attacks.
It's fun playing with stuff you've just never seen before, right?
Yeah. I am going to... Oh, that's amazing. Okay. I'm going to put Noble's Blaster on Skydive. I think you've seen that card.
Yeah.
Plus to attack when he's an Autobot, but when he's attacking a
Won't be.
Decepticon, which he gets pierced 2, so that's fine, but he still gets +2. So we're going to attack with 5, coming in at Hot Rod. Flipping 2 cards, make it a 6. Attacking with 6 to his 2 armor and tough 1.
1. Green. 2.
Okay, so takes 2 damage
2 plus 2 is 4.
to my 6.
Taking 2 damage. Beep. That's not bad.
All right, you're up.
Not too worried about it. Now let me see if I want to swap out a backup beam. Cool. This game's cool.
You also have rest and relaxation if you want it.
I just don't. I'm going to swap that inverted.
The little green
backup
icon's pretty cool, right?
It's pretty cool. Yeah, I like that a lot, actually. Cool, Jason. Thanks for clarifying.
It's not
Thin
hummusy
sauce,
at all.
tahini. What else you put in there? Tahini. Let's see. What was that? I did it just the other day. Oh, man. There's a really good sauce. Anyway, okay.
One thing I note on the podcast complexity depth thing is that we posted on, I think, Facebook and maybe Twitter about it. And if you want to ask us a question to answer on the cast this week, go reply there. So if you have something you want us to answer or talk about specifically, it doesn't have to necessarily be a question as much as a thought. So you can go post there, and we'd be happy to answer it.
Okay, let's do. Did I attack Megatron? Is that who I'm after? But now you're making me attack.
That's right.
Skydive.
You see through my strategies.
Okay, so I'm gonna hold on to the blaster here. Let's put a backup beam here.
Backup beam.
You're right.
What is that even? Thematically speaking, what is a backup beam?
Well, it's like the beam that you have at the last second. It's a backup. It's like a
The thing I want to know is, if you look at that art, who's shooting who? The jet shooting the helicopter, or the
has
helicopter?
the backup beam. Yeah. Look, it's a backup beam. Look, it's like the last gasp of a beam. Just when you thought the plane had nothing left.
It had a backup beam.
All right, I'm going to stay on Brave because otherwise, crazy. And then I could flip this, but it won't matter.
I love the idea of Brave, by the way. That's a cool way of doing that.
Yeah, so I don't need to flip anything. No transforming necessary. And then I'll also play an underhanded tactics to do it. Deal 1 damage to an enemy.
Who you got?
If it's KO'd, things happen. Let's do...
Skydive?
let's split it up. Let's do Skydive.
Boom.
Okay. So bold 2 with a 1 attack. Let's see what the deck has. See, I get to explore my deck.
That's right. That would be a good card to play.
Primary laser. Spare parts. Let's hit him. Defensive driving. And cornered.
You got a lot of blue in there.
Choose an enemy in bot mode. Your opponent flips it to alt mode. Well, that's fascinating.
That could be really
And then
bad.
2 more cards for bold 2. 1 damage. And the old aerial bot Enigma. I actually have one of those.
It's not gonna...
Bummer. I don't have 5 of them.
Really?
All right, so 2 to your 1s. You need to, what, flip up 1 blue. All right, done. Let's go home.
I still got to flip them all, though. Oh, man, 3 blues.
All right, let's... So
Let me
I
see
know
what
my
I
whole
got
deck
here.
now.
Wow. I got some good cards in here that I'll probably never see.
Almost all blue.
All right.
2 oranges.
I'm going to draw a card. Oh, yeah, I like that card. Let's play Energized Field here. If I flip at least 1 attack while defending, I do a damage.
Right on.
And he is Brave, so now I have to attack Fireflight.
Must.
Yeah, Fireflight. I'm going to attack with Megatron, and he has an ability that says when he attacks, I can scrap an upgrade from my hand if I do draw 2 cards. So the Stunicon Swagger that I can't do anything
Yeah,
with
fair scrap.
will actually net me 2 cards. And so he's going to attack here 4 on your 2 armor. So I'll flip my first card, make it a 5, shuffle him back up.
I'm going to need to shuffle mine, right?
Yeah, to defend here. This like 8 card stack of mine. All right, flipping one more.
Testify.
2.
Oof.
So we're hitting for 6 on your 2 armor, currently taking 4 damage.
Yeah, good question, Tom. So how many people watching actually play the game? Can you sound off in the comments? Kai says I play this game regularly. That's 1 out of 38, at least on YouTube.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think that's just on YouTube.
All right, so you did 2. How about -1? How about a bonus? How about -1 total?
Okay, so I'm hitting for 6.
And I've got 3 armor.
So you got to take 3.
3. I'll do the number. Let's see how that looks.
I think it looks great.
Okay.
Wes saying he does over on Facebook.
Let's go draw. Okay, that's not great. Oh, wait. We're back up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, here comes the blaster. And we're attacking Megatron.
So Pierce 2.
Even though there's the energized field. Pierce 2. So I know I'm doing at least 2.
Okay, so you got 6 attack with Pierce 2. Seems good. 6 attack with
6 attack with Pierce 2. Still.
All right, 3 armor, 4 armor, 5
Pierce
armor,
2 comes
2
through.
damage. All right, 1, 2. All right, mine.
Yeah.
Let's draw a card. I'm going to play Secret Dealings. I draw a card, and then I can plan 1, so I can put a card on top of my
I love
deck.
plan also. I think plan's great. It's a good ability.
Let's put that there.
All right, so looks like most are playing. Jason does not. Advance,
I actually
never
don't want to
played
plan.
it. One person that I play with once a month from Christopher. Galen plays it occasionally. Ken
I
has
like
never
the
played it.
rock and roll and saying coffee and cards every Sunday.
Yeah, that's nice.
I love
like
that. Yeah.
Thomas, I play, but it's been a while. Maddie Pill on Twitch. I don't play, but I'm interested in seeing what this is all about. All right.
Well, welcome. Hey, Maddie, I'm going to link to
Yeah, welcome, guys.
Learning Transformers. If you're interested, this is a whole series we did on basically learning about what this game is and how to play. So that'd be a great place to start if you're actually interested.
We were really surprised by actually how much we liked it after a time. We played a lot of the starters, and it was like, okay, I kind of get this. It's a good entry-level card game, and then it got pretty good.
Way better. And I think he's, who was it that said it? Rock and Roll and saying he's really happy with Wave 2. I totally agree. I think the first set was good. Way more fun than I thought it would be. And then the second set totally convinced me that this game was worth playing. So I'm excited to see where they go with this.
It's just kind of a back burner, a cool little game to have in your bag, as it were.
Well, and it feels like they're being very intentional, and they have a really good plan on how they're releasing this.
Well, I hope so.
Which is just good to see. All right, I'm going to play, ready for this? Scoundrels Blaster, which is the same thing except for on Decepticons attacking Autobots.
Bummer.
Isn't that awesome?
Didn't you smash together better cards than me?
I think I did, yeah. Didn't you?
DK, greetings from Dublin, Ireland. Yes.
All right, Skydive coming in, attacking here. He's got a 6 or 5 attack, so I'm going to flip 2. Nothing.
Why'd you put Scoundrels over there on... Oh, Decepticon only.
Yeah.
That's why. You followed the card's instructions. So you're doing 5 to my 2 with tough 1. So I'm going to flip 3 cards.
You have a lot of blues in there.
1 defense. Green and orange. All right, let's see if we want to swap. Yep.
So 5 to your 3.
Let's go rest for the Energon Slingshot because I don't have any melee characters. It's fine to get +1, but not enough. So how much did I take? Zach, how much did I take? How much did I take? 3?
I'm sorry, I was reading the comments.
You got distracted.
I
had 1.
No,
I had
2.
+1.
2.
So
You
I
take 2.
Okay. Okay.
How much did I take? How much did I take?
How much did I take?
All right, mine.
Put the dice in my hand.
How?
No, it's not yours. You just attacked.
Oh, you're
what are
right.
you talking about?
I was like, how did I get
That's a
ahead of
pretty clever
you
trick.
on characters? You gotta watch me. I unintentionally do that.
All right, let's draw this.
It comes from, by the way, when Tim and I were kids and we'd play, I was always trying to make him feel like mentally pressured when we were playing.
Yeah,
It's like,
what a great brother.
It's like, my turn yet? Is it my turn yet? If you know Tim, you know that that was necessary.
Okay, so question.
Hi, Tim.
I've got a card that says choose an enemy in bot mode. Your opponent flips it to alt mode, and it says when you flip to this mode, you may play an upgrade. That would give you the opportunity to play an upgrade.
It would give me an opportunity to play.
Why would I ever give you that opportunity? That's like the best time possible for you to get one out of your hand.
Well, and flipping me would be bad because it would give me an extra armor.
Yeah.
And then I could flip back and do his ability again.
Great draw there. Great draw.
You could flip this guy to bot mode, though.
No, it's got to be someone in bot has to go to alt.
Oh. Yeah, that's a problem.
Okay, so I'm not going to play it then. I'm going to play Rest and Relaxation. Repair 1 damage from one of my characters. Firelight. Or Fireflight, I should say. 3-2.
It's like, I'm going to have to... Dude, Guardians, or Brave is super cool in this game.
It's doing some work.
Like, you're dividing my damage like a pro.
I'm just turning the cards. All right, backup beam ahoy. Let's split some damage over there to skydive.
We're both playing the game a little bit.
Here's 1 attack plus a bonus. And I'm going to be flipping 4 total, so that's 1 of 4. It's a fun game.
It is fun.
It's a fun game.
The fact, think about this. I don't know very many games that you can literally open 2 packs, smash them together, and do this.
There's not a single one.
Like, I've never played a game that could actually pull that off.
All right, so I've satisfied my bonus. So I've gotten 1 attack out of the deal. We got 3 more coming in. Nothing, 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 but we've got greens. Let's see what spare
So
parts
what,
does.
you're doing 2 here?
Yeah, it's just 2.
All right, so I've got
you need a
1
blue.
armor with tough 2.
I think I'm taking inverted back.
I got tough 2, so
You
I
got
got to
it.
flip 2 more anyway.
I'm taking inverted for that cornered.
Dude, I think inverted is great in your deck.
Yeah, I needed it late game, right? It's all strats.
All the
Strategy.
strats. So I got to flip 2 extra, and I got the bonus, so I flipped 2 more, and I got enough to not take any damage.
Great.
All right, my turn. My turn.
Yeah. Wait, actually, you guys can't see that. I guess you don't need to see my deck, do you? I'll put it up here. You get the full experience. Let's get this out of here. What is this? Is this just old decks?
Yeah, those are the old cards. Okay. This is not as good as I want it to be.
Great. Excellent.
All right, I will just attack with Megatron, and we have to attack old Fireflight over there.
That's right.
So I'm at 6 with Pierce 2,
Wow.
and I will discard an armor to draw 2 using...
Did you do this last time? Did you flip the orange?
I wasn't paying attention.
I wonder if you did.
I don't know.
You probably
It's
did.
fine. All right. So he's going to attack. He's got a 6 with Pierce 2, and I'm
See-
going to flip 2.
See you later, Danny. Thanks for stopping in. Colin B says, this is could be my next buy. You got me to Destiny and now this. That's awesome. Hey, we're not doing anything. We're just showing you how these games work.
You're getting yourself into this.
We're just having a good time with it. This is a great game. This is a 1-box a release game for me and Zach as well.
Yeah.
And I get to just be here and participate. I don't have to pay anything.
Just along for the ride.
The best friend ever.
Yeah, I got my 1 subscription, and I'm kind of good to go. I'll keep
right.
doing that as long as these cards keep being
Can you
this
put up
good.
the ad? Can we try to make some money real quick?
Okay, yeah, I like the way you said that.
at
There
that.
it is. Boom.
We're-
So this is actually important because
I bet these logos are about to get way better. Like
they are
judging
about to
what
get way
Jonathan
better.
was
Yeah.
working on.
So if you're unfamiliar, you can sign up and automatically receive Transformers without having to do anything. It's free to sign up. You can cancel anytime. We charge a week or 2 before release. It automatically ships to you. Most of the time, it arrives on or super close to release date, if you're in the States. And
Free shipping. It's 20% off MSRP right now.
yeah, it's pretty good. And the other thing is we also have the deck subscriptions. So they
Yeah.
did the Metroplex deck, and they've done the previews for like the Devastator deck. I think it's Devastator's next. And they're kind of squirrely on when that's coming out. So if you just want to sign up and know you're getting it without having to pre-order or anything, same with the boxes, without having to pre-order, because we checked today, over the weekend we sold out of all our stuff locally, went to order more, and ordered the end from, like you can see all the distributors and what they've got left, and it's gone.
It's all gone.
Wave 2.
Wow.
So like,
Yikes.
yeah, if you just want to guarantee you get it,
didn't know that.
and not have to, and don't want to have to deal with it. And so Wizards is good about this. It's what I've learned. Magic and Pokemon, apparently, Pokemon not being Wizards anymore, is typically a week or two after release, it's gone from distribution.
Yeah, so they just try to hit the
They're
perfect
printing
number.
just almost not enough, like
Yeah.
just barely. But it's also like at Walmart and Target, so you can pick up packs, and that's the nutty part of this. No starter, nothing. You can literally walk into a Walmart or Target, buy 4 packs, and you have enough for 2 people to play this.
I would have done that for all of my childhood.
That's just wild.
Yeah, that's great.
All right. I drew my cards. I'm attacking. I've got a 6. I'm flipping 2, and we're attacking Fireflight.
That's not going to help.
No
you.
bonuses. None's.
All right, so your 6 to my 2. I'm currently taking 4 damage.
That's right. Green and an orange, taking 4. That's still 1 short of what I need it to be.
Yeah, I agree. Let's just bump that up to a 5. 3 and a 1. So I'm at 6.
Mm-hmm.
And I can take 1 more.
Then you're gone.
Then I'm gone. Okay. Jason Weiss, yes, 2 regular packs. That's all we're doing. Just 2 packs for me, 2 packs for Zach. Smash them together and we're playing. It's actually pretty phenomenal. It's amazing.
It's crazy. They should have been pushing this from day one.
Yeah,
as
this is kind of like an addictive. This is like a habit forming thing.
So we've also been in Destiny. We have a draft cube that we've been doing.
Around, yeah.
Yeah, that we've been doing. And as we're playing that, I'm feeling the same way. Where it's like the thing I was saying then was, this is peak Destiny. It's like, this is peak Destiny. This is just it. I'm starting to feel that way about Transformers in this Turbo Draft format, which is just like super affordable, super easy to do, super fast. If you don't like your team, you buy 2 more packs and you do it again, right? And so I could see almost like King of the Hill kind of day, where it's like, imagine a tournament you were at where it's this, you get 2 packs, you open them, and you do your thing. If you lose, you get 2 new packs, and you do it again, and the winner keeps.
Oh, I like that.
And then the losers are also essentially ending up with more product, right? I think this could be a cool tournament. And then what ends up happening, though, is like you basically go until you have, like you have a record, right? That's happening. But you go down until you have 1 undefeated player. But it's like they make it the whole way with their 1 deck, right?
That's really cool. That's actually really cool. I love that. I love that very much.
I like that a lot for some reason.
Okay. Let's see. Huh. We've got some thinking to do.
So the reality is, if you attack with Hot Rod, I get 1 attack on him, which I'm probably not going to kill him just based on my previous attacks. And then when you attack here, I then have to go after Fireflight.
Right. I definitely know how that part of this works. But the other part of this is that I could get maximum value out of Fireflight.
Yeah, double down on the Destiny Cube video. I am thinking about doing a blog at least to kind of show you what we've done and how we're doing it. I think the way we're doing it is the whole Awakenings block, and it's been super cool because it feels like we're playing early Destiny and able to draft. And we actually have some new, we've had new players every week playing in the draft, and they're getting to play the game for free, which is awesome.
All right, I'm going to go dad mode. I'm going to flip here. I have 4 more damage, so I get +1 attack. And I'm going to play inverted.
He's going for it.
I'm swinging for the fences. All right, so I'm at 3, bold 2, and all of my blues are oranges. And I am going to attack Skydive because I can't let that ability trigger.
I was going to say, if you do here and just die, that's going to be bad for you.
All right, so 4 cards coming up. First card, orange.
It's blue, but it's inverted, so it's
Second
orange.
card, orange.
Oh, my goodness. So how many do you get?
I get 4 cards solo.
Oh, my word. That was a great play. That was
Just throwing it from the half court.
swoosh, Steph Curry style.
All right. More flips coming up. You care?
Green, still green. Green,
Oh.
still green.
Just got greened. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
To my one
Tier
armor.
1. Currently doing 4.
No inversion here. Special, so I get 2 extra.
Ooh, doing 3. All right.
3 is
I'll
respectable.
go 3 on the way out, and then you got to waste your attack there. That's fine.
Yeah. Well, and it's actually really strong because if I attack with Megatron,
You can't waste Megatron's attack on this game.
I waste his attack on it. But the problem is if I attack here, you're just going to wipe him off the board.
That's right.
So, you tell me.
Or maybe I won't.
Because I don't think you're going to do 9 to Megatron with 3 armor.
Just looking at the camera. With this card, you've activated my trap card. Card draw is important in this game, isn't it? Do you have any?
But I have to finish him.
Do you realize that Fireflight has an inverted backup beam? It's so funny to me when you actually think about the flavor there. It's like, whoa.
That is pretty funny. All right, we're
Got
gonna do some.
bamboozled.
I'm gonna swing for some fences here. Skydive's gonna flip. He has an ability when he attacks, I can repair damage from one of my aerial bots. He's one of them.
No way.
I'm gonna play armor plating, so he gets +1 armor.
Dude, you're turtling.
I'm gonna play field repair, so I get a heal 1. And then, if it's an Autobot, I can plan 1, which I don't want to do.
Okay. Wow, this is a good one.
And then he will attack here. So when he attacks, I get a heal 1.
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm at 3 armor with 5 health left, which makes me feel better
That's
about
way
this.
good. Yeah. I like that.
We'll attack there. I get to flip 2 cards. I have 5 attack. Still at 5. Gonna shuffle up my 7 cards here to
My oranges are going to be blues, though. Just watch.
watch the glory.
I think I have a double orange in there.
All right, so I got an orange 3, 4, 5, 6 coming at you to your 2 armor.
So I'm taking 4 damage. There's not a lot of ways out of this. 3 damage.
Oh my word.
2 damage.
If you get that double orange, oh. Woo. It's in there though, right? Do you have a double orange?
I think there is
I felt like
one.
you had a double orange.
That may have been last game, too, though. Okay. That's all right.
All right.
You got a lot of work to do here, Hot Rod.
A whole rod.
Okay. I need to draw this card. Perfect.
I mean,
Oh, wait. What were the... Do I have any greens in there? Spare parts? No. Don't need that.
Pyro, do you have the Insecticon Combiner? I believe that's a thing, right? It wasn't plain, so I wasn't really paying attention when I was opening my packs earlier.
Yeah, that's not going to do anything for me. is it?
Look at these 4 upgrades going.
I need more upgrades. I have none. I got all weapons. They're all weapons, seriously. I think they're all weapons.
That's what. Just here, where I have 2 weapons in my hand with a weapon on each character.
Okay, so what's my best shot here?
You have to attack here.
Oh, right. That's easy then. I always think it's a little more complex than it is. That one.
That guy.
So 6, and I'm not going to get the Pierce 2. That's fine.
Not yet. Special.
Let's kick it
This
off
isn't
right.
inverted anymore, right?
Huh?
We're
No, it's not
uninverted?
No.
The backup beam is inverted to the front, the normal beam.
It's a normal beam now. 6.
You're good.
Okay.
I can't see it. Nothing.
Nothing. All right, but I might want to do a swapper. I definitely want to swap a nonsense for a rest and relaxation.
All right, so you're hitting for what? 6? So my
Yes.
3 armor.
6 to 3 armor.
Make it 4. Taking 2.
Take your 2. It's going to be impossible to kill now.
Great. I don't think it's impossible. I believe in you. All right, mine. I'll draw a card. Let's do it because it'll be fun. Each player draws 2 cards.
All right. Wow, you cleared me out of like the garbage flips. Nothing but good news on this one.
All right, let's go with Megatron. He's a 6 attack with Pierce 2. I'm going to discard and upgrade to draw 2. This is actually pretty fascinating because I'm down to very few cards.
That's true. So
I
are
can
they
get to
good
the-
ones? Yeah, they're like orange, blue. Oh yeah, they're great.
2 orange, 3 blue.
That that is a strategy just to keep your good ones in the dump pile, basically. And then just don't.
Especially in this little turbo draft. Like, if you can get a couple upgrades out and they
Yeah.
just stay on the board. Like,
there's no universe in which I win this game, right?
I mean,
There's a universe, but there's actually not because I know what you're gonna flip every time. That's awesome.
nailed it. All right, so
Can't know that.
6 Pierce 2 coming at you.
6 Pierce 2, and I'm at 2 Tough 1. So I'm currently taking 4.
I think you can wiggle out of this.
I'm taking 3. I'm taking 2. I'm taking 2.
See, you're fine. You're fine.
Just 2. Who cares?
All right, that's the end of the round.
All right, so I get to kick this thing off with a... I got to not take 4 damage. That's what that looks like.
Well, you got to knock Skydive off the table right here. That's step 1.
Okay. Okay, so 6, yeah. So
Ideally, you do that repair thing.
I need to play this. Oof, and what's left? Does he invert? A dangerous game to play. It's hysterical. Well, I probably... I'm not inverting.
Tom says, after having played, what do you think the optimum number of packs to open for the best game? Can you clarify what you're asking there?
Like we could do 4. We could do a sealed with like 4 packs. We could draft 4 packs.
I
3
felt
packs.
like on Friday night we drafted 5 packs, and that felt really reasonable. It was like almost constructed, but not. Like it's not. Your transformer choices are pretty limited, but you never felt like when you draft a Stunicon card, you actually had a chance to have a Stunicon kind of a thing, and you
Yeah,
also
that makes sense.
knew your Transformers. We did Transformers first, and then so you knew your Transformers going in. So, and we had 6 people at a table, so you only saw. Of the 7 cards, you see 1 of them back because it has to go through 5 people
Yeah.
first. So
I like drafting just in the turbo even because once I know my Transformers, I can pull the right.
yeah,
It feels better. Okay, I'm going to start with an action card, and it would be Underhanded Tactics. Deal 1 to an enemy. That
Okay.
one.
nailed it, crushed it.
It's going to give me better odds here.
Down to 2 health.
And then I don't know what this card is. I wish I did. I really do.
In
I
some
really wish.
very uber serious competitive universe, you probably do. All
I probably do. 6 to Skydive.
right.
And it was orange. Good bet.
7 to my 2 armor, and I have 2 health left.
Good odds.
Impossible. Is he bold or anything?
Nope.
All right, so I flip 2, blank, and a 1. So good enough to die.
You go.
And we're back to a ball game almost.
Yeah, you're what, 5 health up right now with an attack coming in, and a much better upgrade suite. But I personally believe. Oh, I needed to play this too.
There are miracles.
I'm gonna play this.
The heal
Spare parts. It's just if you're gonna get rid of something, it saves me.
All
I
right,
don't think you
let's
have any of those.
field repair. Heal 1.
Boo!
I have no utilities.
Boo.
All right, here comes Megatron.
And you're pierced 2 no matter what.
Yep.
So I've got 2 turns,
Yep.
unless I repair.
Yeah.
And even then.
All right,
let's
Megatron,
face it.
6 at you with a Pierce 2. Make it 7. Let's see if we can make it 8.
Yikes.
Hot Rod's hot and out of here.
Yeah, this is the end of the game, probably.
7.
It's just 7 to my 2, so I'm currently taking 5 damage.
And you need to only take 3. So you need to flip 2
Yep.
blues. Right? Didn't start well. Got close. 2 blues. So 4 armor to my 7. So you take 3.
I take 3.
And
Just
we're
like
back
that.
in the game.
Blinking red light. Something
More
has
than
gone
meets
wrong.
the eye.
Where's my backup laser? Okay, here we go.
Tom, when we were drafting, we just had the 25-point rule. So we had 5 packs we drafted, and then you had to play to under 25 points.
Okay. I get to draw one.
Megatron. I feel like my stack of cards was
It's a pretty good stack there.
mildly better, yeah.
Let's do inverted.
Going offense.
Well, yeah. I don't think you have a way to remove stuff. But I got a lot more blues in there. Maybe. I don't know. It's not gonna. You got Pierce too. I mean, my flips don't matter. And then let's rest and relaxation to repair 1, which also doesn't matter for those keeping track at home.
Yeah, because I still have
Because
Pierce
Pierce 2. So we get to do all the things that don't matter.
Christopher Pye asking about the green pip. So essentially the way that works is when you're flipping, when you're attacking or defending, you can discard a card from your hand to put one of the flipped green cards into your hand.
Well, let's just flex.
What do you got here? 6 with inverted.
Same stats. Boom. Boom.
Special.
Boom.
Nailed it. I'm going to flip my 2.
It's over. Oh my god.
Armor 5.
Why? I agree, Matodi. If they do Beast Wars, it's over.
I mean, the great thing is that
Didn't
they
they say expressly they weren't going to do it?
they said it wasn't in set 2, I think. But if they did Beast Wars, I feel like just buying a box and doing this for a couple hours is hilarious.
Yeah, it's great.
There you have it.
Do you just want to open the rest, or do you want to do one more? You want to draft one more? What do you want to do?
I don't know. Let me see how many packs we got left here.
So many still. There's so many.
Here's what I
packs.
think we should do. Ready for this?
Yeah.
I think we should open all of these up, and then I think we should build a team of 25,
Oh my gosh.
just based on whatever we open. And then,
By doing this, we cut ourselves short of 4 turbo drafts. You know, that's the calculus you've got to do here, right? Because, you know, it's kind of like a slot machine. I do just want to keep pressing that button.
right? Hey, I
Pull
want to
on the
answer a
lever.
question really quick. Colin B says, do they do a draft set like they do with Star Wars? The thing is, no, because they don't need to. So in Destiny, there's a certain amount of characters and locations that you have to have. In Transformers, every pack comes with a character, and you get 7 cards. So the simplest form is Turbo, which is 2 packs, which is 2 characters. The 14 battle cards go into your deck, and you're done, like we just did. We are also doing Draft before that, where you open the thing, you get your Transformers.
Let's just do one more. Let's just
Pack a set. All right, let's do one more. Now, here's the thing. I don't think I've seen a single rare Transformer or super rare. And there's 4 in here.
So you're saying it's nothing but molten lava in these packs?
Molten lava hot. So we're going to go another turbo draft, which is 2 packs.
Yeah, it's like a hamster in a wheel, man.
Just keep hitting it. Alpha Bravo.
I haven't seen this the same Transformer.
Are you me neither. Are you wanting to stack our 14 cards together and play decks just like we did?
No, let's draft them.
You want to draft
In
again?
fact, let's stack 14 cards together and draft that at the same time.
All right, that's
Let's
a
do a
cool
big
little
draft.
twist.
Hey, I got a cute little bumblebee. Little.
Hey B. B. I'm a B.
Man,
I'm a
that's
B.
that's a big guy there.
Big B. Oh, dude. Dive bomb. Look at this, like, hawk.
Jet. Oh yeah. There's so many transformers. I had no idea.
Yeah, they really do exist.
And you got a helicopter over there?
Yeah. This is the one that has Pierce 3. Oh my goodness, dude. Pierce 3.
You got Pierce 3 just randomly?
You know what's crazy?
Silver Bolt.
This is 10 points.
Wow, I'm gonna be 15. Yikes.
It's five free damage. All right, so we're stacking all the battle cards from 2 packs together.
Yeah, let's stack them together. All right, so we got Silverbolt and Bumblebee versus Alpha Bravo and Dive Bomb. That's very thematic. I like that. I will,
Stack
if
together.
there's a really good card that you really want and you don't draft it first thing, I'm going to take it, even if I can't use it.
That's fine.
I want you to know that. I'm going to get his head.
I don't believe you.
Okay, so first thing, we always look at the rares, right?
That is a thing to do.
Oh, this is great. Yes, I want that. Okay, and then this other rare.
Tom says, are there cards with different colored pips? Yep. So like I have one in my hand that has a green and an orange. If you take a card into your hand with a green and blue pip, will you lose the pip for that turn? No. No. So the pips that you flip when you're attacking or defending, they stay. But after the attack, that's when you can discard a card to put a flipped green card into your hand.
Oh my gosh. So this is interesting because we basically kind of have to choose from the... Wait, there's 2 rares in both of these pools now, so you got to give one up.
You do
I
have
like
to give
that
one up.
a lot. And my rares are great.
Mine are also good.
So that means I'm getting a good one.
A lot more choices with 2 cards.
I'm not going to get fancy. Now, here's the thing, too. If I pull a wild card, and I take one of those cards that you can play multiple copies of, and you happen to pass me one or more of those, I think it's really good.
It's like if I have Tech Research and you have a card that you can only play with Tech Research, or if you have a Focus Fire and I have a Focus Fire and I pass it.
Yep.
The other thing is...
See you, Jason. Thanks for stopping in.
The other thing is, now we know what the other person's passing. So if there is those kind of cards, I just have to read all these really quick.
Man, lots of good cards. This is going to be a good... Ooh. Ooh, I like that bravery. Ooh, yikes. Did you take the rare?
Nope.
Pretty cool.
The rare is cool.
You know it's going to work. You know.
This is tough. But I feel like I have to play a certain way because of my characters.
Yeah. Man, the pips in here are weird. Okay.
Oh, that's cool. This Bumblebee is kind of like the inverse of the Megatron I had earlier. Also, look at his smile.
Yeah, it's great. Man. It's great. Okay, let's see. Oh man, I like both of these so much. Taking that one. How did you pass that?
Maybe a mistake. Maybe a brilliant move.
Yeah, right. That's how I like to play everything. Man, all the good cards are still in here. I don't even know what you took.
That's a good question. It's way tougher with this many cards.
It's so fun, though. It's so
I
fun.
like this rare keeps being on top. That we
Yeah.
keep passing.
You didn't go for it.
No. That's the wrong play. I got fancy.
I'm not fancy. Anybody watching Turbo Drafted or Turbo Sealed at all? Anyone have any experience? Format?
Back to this pack again.
Are you taking cards?
I am, yeah. Matadi says, not really related to Transformers, but do you think we'll see anytime soon an asymmetrical card game like Netrunner? Why companies don't explore much with asymmetrical design? That's a great question. You should use the hashtag #SCovenant because I think that's something we should definitely answer on the cast at some point.
You old dog started taking my confidences. I'm on to that.
You old dog.
Just the worst. You
It's
can't
really
use them
funny.
to their best ability.
You can, though.
Yes, I sure can. You can use this field communicator. Maybe I'll take
Yeah,
yours.
Ken says he hasn't tried this, but it looks fun. It is super fun. I could do this all day. Wes says they do it every Tuesday, which is super cool.
That's exactly what you want.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is great. It's so great for new players to be able to walk in and do this, and I don't think it would get old as a veteran player after doing it a long time. So hopefully they just keep pumping sets out so that it keeps staying fresh for everyone that's doing it. Wes, that'd be pretty cool. 1 pack of Wave 1, 1 pack of Wave 2.
Well, we're down to it, aren't we?
It's getting real interesting. Thank you.
So accessible, too.
Sure. what was that cost? Oh man, that's great. So we both had a spare parts left as the last card, which is great. All right, you ready to do this?
Yeah. Do you want me to show you my draft strategy?
Sure.
For everybody out there at home, my draft strategy is so good. Hold on. Let's play it first. Let's play it.
We should talk about it afterwards because mine
Yeah.
is.
It's either going to work
See,
or
we
it's
had-
just going to fail miserably.
So Jonk says, how relevant are the pips when drafting? I think they're incredibly relevant.
Yeah, I just took 2 extra damage from him.
You-
So I've got 2 pips. I'm at 15, 16, 17. Did you draft
What?
any pips?
Oh, stars?
Yeah. Is that what we're talking about with pips?
No, pips are the
aren't stars.
color.
Oh, right, yeah.
I have 1 star, so I'm at 11. So you take 6 damage. How and where you please.
I might just take Silver Bolt off the board here.
Pips are incredibly important because you go through your deck so fast. So you're just seeing the same cards over and over. And if you don't have orange and blue, like I had a couple blue results earlier in earlier games where it just prevented all the damage from happening, which was a big deal. 6 is a lot.
I don't know what to do. I think the B is gonna.
He's gonna be a monster to take down.
Yeah. And you don't have anything. You flip to a 3-0 and a 2-1. Your attack's pitiful. Take that.
Great.
I'm doing that.
Okay. So
And you get the first player.
that's right. For the first time, and in turbo drafting, you each start with 1 card, and then on my first turn, I get to draw a card. I don't get to play anything. I do get to flip though. This is gonna be funny.
John, that sounds awesome. Yeah, just Man, just grab a box if you can. And it could last, I could do this, like, I could play a couple a week and have that box last for a while.
Well, and I think there's cool stuff you could, right? Like, the other thing we could do is that we do this, we do this, we do this, and then eventually it's like we could build a deck out of those.
Yeah.
So you could do 6 or 8 or 10 packs and then build a deck. Another thing, too, is, you know, you can pick up packs pretty much anywhere. I mean, like, that's one of the cool things about it being mass market. You ready to roll?
Yeah.
All right,
Choose your poison.
I'm going to flip. When you flip to this mode, your opponent reveals a card at random from their hand. If it's an action, scrap it. Ah, I missed.
Improvised shield. That one's for you, Wes.
This is not good.
You don't want to draw the double pips, but...
Dive Bomb is going to attack here with
Okay.
a 3. Special. 2 blue. My special is being revealed 1, so we got a 4.
4 on a 1.
Yep. That hurts.
Ouch!
So you take 3 damage.
Yikes.
Thanks. Thank you, please.
All right, 3. That's going to make me a 5. Pip on. Okay, so now I've got to attack Dive Bomb. I get to draw, and I only play 1 card, yeah?
1 card. So if you're just not jumping in, the start of the game is the weirdest part of this game by far. First turn, first player draws a card, doesn't get to play anything. Second turn, draws a card, gets to play 1 card. Third turn on, draw a card, get to play an upgrade and an action.
Oof. Oof. All right, let's flip Bumblebee to start. Now this silver...
I'm gonna beat.
Okay. And then let's throw a improvised shield here for tough one,
Okay.
because I'm going to be a little exposed. And then let's attack Old Dive Bomb, and when it attacks, I can scrap an action and to draw 2 cards. Is that before we resolve
That's right
it?
now.
I'm going to scrap a Vaporize. You don't have any upgrades to draw 2.
Draw's really good in draft, by the way.
It's really good. It's really good. Okay, and now we have 6 going against
My 0 armor.
0. Okay. 6, 7, bonus, 8, 9. 9 attack coming in.
All right, let's see if I can get the pips going.
Oof.
Special.
Yes, yes, yes.
He gone.
All right, attack drone. I will swap for testify. And it's in.
I have a question for the listeners at home.
You dead, man.
No, I'm not. See, this says when an enemy plane attacks, do a damage to it.
This one?
When you attack. Oh, I
Yeah.
can't attack you yet. I have to attack Bumblebee. I was going to say, if I attack you...
I think it's nah. It's not an attack. It's not an attack, is it?
No, that's not that it would do it to you. That's not what I'm asking. If I got you down to 1 health and you attacked,
I would die.
would you die before you deal the damage, or would you still do it?
Yeah, I think I would die.
But
before the damage.
It won't much matter. So I'm going to draw a card.
I think I would die before the damage.
Okay.
Okay, Tom says, from a business point of view, with this not having an organized play scene, do you think the prices will drop more than games like Destiny? I don't know. I mean, organized play is still there. It's just organized by different people. It's not organized by wizards.
And I also feel like this game, at least with the first run, Wizards is really good about how much they print. So a game like Destiny, at first, right, the game was really hard to get, and so the prices on all that stuff was like way high, even particularly the singles. And so you almost, with a collectible game, if it's going to be collectible, there needs to be a chase happening. And so like things need to not be easy to get to a point.
Yeah.
And then you also, it's the kind of thing where like if you print too many of the things, then you can always just buy more product. Eventually, the price of the sealed product is just going to go down, which is going to lower the price of the singles because you may as well buy the booster box sitting on the shelf.
I don't, it just depends on if people are playing it. I mean, that's the thing. So
Wes Robinson says Wizards said OP's coming. That's interesting.
Well, I don't know. I've heard that for a while. But the thing is also, you've got like 2 sets already of no organized play at all, and things seem to be going fine.
Yeah.
So like, why? I don't feel like Wizards are going to invest a lot of cash in an organized play system a la Magic if they don't need to, and I don't feel like they need to right now.
Sure. I don't disagree.
The prices will stay stable as long as people are playing the game.
You ready for this?
Yeah. There's a lot of collectibles, for instance, that don't have an organized play, like Furbies, right? You know what I mean?
Yes. Let's go mounted missiles.
Hey, I've seen it. There were 3?
There were 2.
I took both.
I had 2 in my packs. Did you have one in your pack?
Yes. I had one in my pack.
You have 2 in your deck?
I have 2 in my deck, yeah.
Alpha Bravo attacking Bumblebee. A 4. Make it a 5. And a special. Make it a 6.
Uh-oh. From downtown.
Let's do this. And a green. 6.
6. And I am a 1 with tough 1.
I'm going to discard to put a focus fire.
There's a 1 armor. 2 armor. Or backup beam.
So you're taking 3.
I'm taking 3, and I'm definitely taking this that scraps an enemy weapon.
Seems good.
And I will drop the steamroll for it. Almost had a great steamroll opportunity. I didn't expect to just wipe Diabolic.
No armor is rough.
Okay, let's draw a card. And let's throw those enforcement batons on the silver bolt to scrap an enemy weapon.
It's gone.
Now, is that a weapon? Yeah,
Yeah,
technically it's a weapon, but it can go in any slot.
Yeah.
Okay. And then let's just attack right like this with bolt.
Now, if you're in your plane mode, you'll take a damage.
And I'm at 6, that's fine. I'm going to die next turn either way, that's fine. I want the bold 1, because I've
Did you take your 3 damage on Bumblebee?
No, I didn't. Not even close.
Didn't even think about taking it.
Didn't even think about it. This game's so over, Zach. I've won it 20 times already.
We will see.
Okay. We've got a fresh deck. We're pulling 3 cards. Here we go. Starting with a 3.
Nailed it. 4.
4.
To my 1 armor, you take a damage.
Thank you.
Get that in there. Special. Green. Special. 2 blue.
All
3
right. So
armor.
I'm at 1, 2, 3, 4.
So I take 1.
And you're at 3. You take 1, yeah. 1 for 1. I wish that... So this is the white symbol, right? The bonus symbol? That little clear thing?
Yeah.
Okay. That's kind of what I was wanting to figure out. All right. So now... Because I would have flipped him for 1.
I don't want that.
Now we go back to...
Yep,
back to the thing.
you
I
attack
guess,
last, so I have
should
first player.
I should have done that. I should have flipped the B.
The B.
I keep forgetting you can flip things you're not going to use.
Yeah.
That's
can
really
just
how the game gets good.
hang out over there and flip.
Because that would have given me more armor.
You ready?
Yeah. Don't you see? Wes, that's the way they have to do it. Make it super fun versus super competitive.
All right, you ready for this?
That's the way everybody probably has to do it these days.
Erratic lightning for
Yeah.
+3, -1 armor, so I'm at 0.
I'm going for the kill.
Focus fire for bold 1.
Yep.
So I'll attack Bumblebee.
This is a good gamble.
5 with bold 1.
You gotta do 7 damage.
Blank. 6. I get another flip.
Oh, you got the 2 focus fires. Good for you.
Yeah.
Didn't quite come together.
No.
They're green though, so
They have an orange pep. They're fine.
you could pull. Yeah, that's not bad. So you get 1 more shot at this, yeah? Killer.
6.
Cool.
6 to your 1 armor.
All right, so I've got 5 armor. Or I've got 5. I'm taking 5 damage. Blank. Bonus. Taking 4 damage.
That's it.
Wait, don't I have tough? Yeah.
Yeah.
1, 2, and then I get 1 more for tough. Nothing.
So you take 4.
Taking 4.
I'll help you out here.
Thank you. Do it as weird as you can, please. I appreciate that.
It's just where they're at.
That's where they're at. That's right. Meet people where they're at. That actually looks pretty cool. The
Yeah.
3s and the 2s. All right, so 2 times 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, and I'm at 14. So I get to draw. Oh, yeah.
And then I'll discard to put the focus fire in.
So let's, this is great. Let's do this. Mounted missiles. And then if I flip here, I can play an action. I already could have done that. I just don't have an action. So I'm just going to stay in dad mode.
You better roll me.
I will do this, though. Let's do this. So I'm going to flip here to do 1 damage to an enemy.
Yeah, that's just objectively worse for me.
And then I'll attack with the B. And I'm coming in at 8.
Okay.
1 flip. 9.
I'm gonna go ahead and get mine going. Special. Great. 0.
10.
10. So I take 9 and I die.
So dead.
D-E-D dead.
No, yeah, look at this. It's all the oranges.
I did the same thing.
Yeah, well, you
Look.
It's that sneaky steamroll that's the key.
Look at this. I only have 1 blue pip in my entire deck. That's a double blue.
I've got. Look, I just made it happen here, didn't I?
Well, there were very few blue pips in our pool. There's 4.
I guess that's one thing to pay attention to before you pass the stack. Is
How
like,
many blues are there?
Yeah.
Because you know about their deck very, very much as well.
But this is good. I was hoping to pull off a big steamroll to surprise you, but that didn't work.
And we opened
really.
3 of that mounted missiles in our
Yeah,
that 4
3 mounted
4
missiles.
packs. Isn't that
And
crazy?
I saw these attack drones. Those are cool. So you can have 3 in a slot to get +3. That's nice. I like that the green cards are the swappy cards. That
Yeah.
makes sense. The multiple uses.
Yeah, you like want to stack them up and be like strategic about it.
I got to
and
tell
stuff.
you, this was fun. Like if I had a pint of a nice beer or something.
Ale. That's what I did on Friday night. Literally,
Yeah.
was this exact thing, which is we had our rotational porter, had that.
To that territorial reserve.
Yep, and then had
I love that beer.
we did a 5-pack draft.
Yeah.
Hung out, played.
I would love to do this. See, this is even, and maybe this kind of speaks to the organized play discussion. Like, I would love to go to like Jonathan's house and just sit outside or, sit at the kitchen table and just,
It's just
spend
hilarious,
a couple
right?
hours just cracking and playing.
Well, and I think, this game in particular, not only is it simple and it's super fun and like we had a good time and it feels like you have enough control.
But you also can't be super bad at it.
You can't be awful. And like, I do think that like if you have a 7, 8, 9-year-old kid or nephew or niece, that they would have fun with this.
Yeah.
And it's like, I have a giant robot, right? It's like, this is a hawk and a helicopter.
I think we would have been obsessed with this game when
When
we
we were-
first started playing.
Like
When we
if this
first
had
were
hit me when
kids.
I was like 10
Yeah.
instead of Pokemon, I think I would have been all about this.
Yeah, because I was already coming out of the Transformers craze with all the toys that I had as
Yeah.
a kid and stuff. This would have killed me.
That's what's
actually, in a good way.
I get very into the universes that I get into. Obviously, you can see that with
Milky
other
Way.
elements of my
I guess
life.
that's a galaxy, isn't it?
But the thing about Transformers is I had the toys because of my brothers.
Yeah.
I just never watched it,
Yeah.
really, ever. And I was super into jets and stuff. That's why I like Starscream so much. It's like I didn't know
Yeah.
really anything about
You
him.
were an aspiring pilot.
It was just
I
like,
learned that about
yeah,
you
right?
recently.
On the cast or something.
This is amazing. All right, well, here it
We
is.
did it.
So, Transformers. So, here's where we're left with, right? So, we just did 5 games. Is that right? 4 drafts. No, we did 4 games.
4 games.
So
2 drafts, 1 sealed,
drafts
and then
sealed,
1
and then the
double pack draft.
We're left with this fat stack of packs still.
You know what's nuts too? I don't think we saw a single rare Transformer.
Who needs rares when you can have this much fun?
I know. I'm just saying, it's like, at this point, these packs are like 1 in 3. Those are the odds on these.
Look at this. Wow, so these have got to be loaded.
That's what I'm saying.
Or we just got shafted.
Wizard sent us.
Maybe like with the Wizards, like
this is the misprint boxes.
The
Find someone to send them
support
to.
boxes are just
Now,
comments.
I will also say I'm really impressed by Wizards as well in this whole effort. The game and the design, of course, but the other thing is they sent us these packs. They've been working with the content creators. I've seen that there's 4 different content creators that I think tomorrow are each previewing a card from the upcoming Devastator deck.
Devastator thing. Right.
And that product got, because there was a Windblade super rare in the set, and there's a Windblade, because she was the first art they revealed. But the art they revealed they didn't use in the set.
Oh, whoa.
And I think
Classic bamboozle.
I think she's actually in the Devastator box, apparently. Like you can see the way they're talking about it. So I don't know what's going on there, but they're just doing they're engaging in new and interesting ways.
Didn't I see the Transformers people on Twitter? Didn't they pull is that what you're talking about?
That's the Windblade in the set.
Okay, that's a different thing.
But there's let me show you.
Yeah, I see it. Okay, the audio download. WTF at TFW. That's cute.
So that is one of the biggest just general Transformers content creators / podcast, period.
Okay.
And so they previewed the deck and some of the stuff in it, or they previewed some of the stuff there. But then they have 4 of the content creators, Wreck and Roll, Vector Sigma, TCG Rollout, and the WASI.
Very cool.
Doing stuff collaboratively tomorrow as well. I don't know what all that is, but
I
it's
love
cool.
that little Transformers TCG logo they've got. Ooh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Do you see that?
Yeah.
On the Twitter? That's so nice.
Yeah, it's pretty slick.
That. All right, great. And what else? So here's the thing, though. We hear that organized play is coming. And it probably is in some form. I mean, it already kind of is. We've got formats. But I feel like this is Wizards, and maybe I'm speculating. I'm 100% speculating. Maybe I'm speculating poorly. It feels like they're outsourcing all of the stuff that publishers usually spend all their time doing to people who are willing to do it essentially for free.
Like content creators or store organizers or whatever.
Right on. Yeah. Like instead of any amount of, they're sending all of their stuff to content creators, which is just fine because everybody's willing to do this. People who love the Transformers game will happily preview a card and get the word out. And even like the stores, they can, like there are people at stores that are willing to host these things, and that's been one of the problems in the industry forever. And there's people who are not ever at stores, who don't have a local store, who choose not to go, who are more than happy to do exactly what we just did in their houses. And go to Walmart or Target and grab it. So,
but that's where I think, as
retailers, that's an interesting. It's obviously an interesting evolution of thought, from going like the most supported retail game, which is Magic, to trying something that seems to be in the exact opposite direction.
Sure.
And you got to say, like, is it working?
Well, and part of it though is like Magic. It's very easy for people to get tangled up, and we talk about this on the podcast, in Magic's success being all related to their tournament support. And I very much think that the tournament support is possible because of their success. Mm-hmm. They have a very strong like Friday Night Magic, casual scene, draft and sealed from the very beginning. And so like, I don't know, when I was a kid, I saw way more people playing Magic not in a store than in a store.
Yeah.
And so with this game, it's like you can play it wherever.
I also wonder if that big organized play push, late 90s, mid 2000s, at least as my memory recalls it, as being a kid, like kind of keeping my eye on things, if that was the necessary like gear to get over a certain hill.
Sure.
And now you don't need it anymore. Like maybe you're holding on to it and you can let it go, and the game is already like the consciousness of the gamer has moved past needing that level of crazy tournament. Now, a lot of people would disagree with that, but I think at least for us, we're coming back so much more to the casual side of things and the laid back side of things that like it doesn't affect me at all. So that's one test case of when organized play doesn't really matter.
Sure.
Right? And I would love, even now, casual Magic sounds fun. I used to play some casual
100%.
Magic. I have no interest in going to a qualifier of any kind.
Yeah. Now, I mean, the thing I would not mind seeing, right, is like if they had cool things, right, that like stores can get to support if they're doing the turbo drafts or this constructed, the slow grow leagues like we have going on here, I think that's fine.
Like official prize support is really kind of the extent of organized play in a lot of ways. Because people will figure out how to organize best to have fun.
Sure.
You would think.
And I mean, there is an element of like, the one thing I really love about the tournament stuff is like giving people a reason to get together from larger distances.
Yeah, that is actually critical.
So like I'm totally, like, even now with like a lot of the FFG stuff, they have store championships and regionals. And like the stuff is never like so good that people are absurd about it. Mm-hmm. But it's a fine line. We talk about it a lot where it's like the more you incentivize winning, the different the whole culture and mentality around it becomes. And if you lose sight of why you're playing in the first place, which is just to hang out and have a good time with friends and whoever you're playing with, it's really easy to get that tangled up. And then all of a sudden you're only playing the best stuff and it's not fun.
Yeah.
Etc.
It happens quickly.
Yeah.
It's a cascading effect.
A slippery slope.
Well, let's explore some more of that on the podcast this week. Anybody who's watching, we'd love to have you join us, even if it's your first ever time to listen. That'll go up on Friday, and we're going to talk about depth versus complexity, and I imagine Transformers will come into the party.
Check this out. Wes says they're doing the 4 remaining Devastator rares on the content tomorrow. WTF at TFW revealed that Windblade is coming in the new Megatron versus Bumblebee starter in May.
Wow, so they keep cranking the starters. Wizards
you have to do that.
Doing.
I'm telling you, they are not.
Hashtag Wizards.
Don't sleep on Wizards. Like they know.
Nobody's sleeping on Wizards. The whole industry's built around Wizards.
The thing about it though is we've seen Wizards over the past decade release games that are around for a year or two. They go away because they're not Magic.
Yeah.
But 2 things happened in the past decade that I think are critical to understand. And I know we were about to cut out of here, but here we are.
That's all right.
Which is
talk forever.
In the early 2000s to the mid 2008, 2009 period, they were very tournament focused.
Yeah.
Over the past 5 to 8 years, they have 180'd, and that said, they did recently announce like a $10 million prize pool.
Isn't it
Magic
digital,
Arena digital. It's part digital, part real life. Physical, I guess, not. The digital's not real life, technically.
Well,
you get what I'm saying.
Let's be real.
But they're way more focused on the pre-releases and the drafts and the Friday Night Magic and everything that's happening there. So the reason I say that is that I almost feel like I said earlier, the success of Magic didn't come from the tournaments. The tournaments came from the success. Like they can do that now because they're so successful. So like I feel like what they tried to do with the other games they put out along the way was, oh, this is super successful because we have this big tournament scene. Let's launch a game, focus on this big tournament scene, yeah. And then the legs fall out from under it because that's not how that actually works. And they are approaching this game complete opposite.
Maybe that's the entire idea behind the change in strategy. Maybe it was literally on the memo of like, here's what we're going to do differently.
Yeah.
Huh.
So, anyways, don't sleep on Wizards. They're doing good stuff. And it's the kind of stuff I wish that companies like Fantasy Flight would do as well, where I would love a new Destiny starter every month or two.
Right.
But they put 2 starters out with a set. And it's like,
at least they're legal decks.
Yeah.
Also, we're going to GAMA next week. We'll be there representing Covenant in the retail sphere of this industry. And who knows? There's a lot of conversations that happen at GAMA that are really awesome. And we may run into somebody from Wizards.
That's right.
And we may get the opportunity to ask them, what's going on? Why are you doing Transformers like this?
I would love to do that.
Because we dig it.
Yeah.
And we want to know why.
That said, next Monday we won't be streaming.
Yes.
I doubt we stream Monday.
Now,
so we're traveling on Monday.
There will be streams, though.
To go to GAMA. But next week there will be a lot of streams while we're at GAMA. So just keep your eyes open. We'll be streaming on and off all kinds of different stuff, talking with different people in the industry, and seeing what's going on.
All right, well, I'm going to get us out of here. Zach, can you do the final, throw the ad up there.
All right, here we go.
Give them the commerce.
There it is. If you're unaware.
We've got these subscriptions, so it's very simple. If you're going to buy booster boxes or the deck expansions as they go up for sale.
Like that epic Bumblebee versus Megatron.
Right.
I wish they had started with something like that.
Yeah, that seems like the right choice. We have subscriptions for the products that you want. So if you want booster boxes, we've got a subscription for that. If you want the deck expansions, we've got a subscription for that. You sign up. It costs you nothing. You essentially enter a payment method, and then you're in the system. And a couple of weeks before any of those products come out, we charge you. It's 20% off MSRP. It's free shipping. And then we send it to you. Usually it arrives on release day or like a day after, in the US at least. And that's it. it's that easy. You can cancel any time for free, no contract, no nothing. So it's just basically like an automatic pre-order system.
Yeah, and I guarantee you get it.
And it's really convenient for anybody who just wants these products and doesn't want to have to pre-order over and over and over again. So thank you guys so much for watching. Wes, great to see you. Thanks for all the info and for everybody who interacted. We really appreciate it. We're going to Gamma next week. We've got a good podcast coming up this Friday. And if you're a retailer, you know one, we'll be doing a retail-specific podcast while at Gamma. So catch that next week. We appreciate everybody. And I'm going to do the awkward thing where I start talking about leaving, but I'm not on the screen where I can actually exit the exit the thing. So it's like saying goodbye and walking out to the car together.
Yeah,
all right, here we go.
One of my favorites.
Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.